Are you ready for a show that really rocks? Real Talk with G-Love and Kenny the Rocker, taking you behind and beyond the music. Interviews from legends of rock and roll, up-and-comers, relationship talk, and more.
All right, everybody. Oh, my goodness. It is a Wednesday, feeling so organized in this studio.
Hump
Oh,
day.
my God. I don't even know what to do. We got wires up the way they're supposed to. I mean, this is just amazing. Thank you, T-Man, the producer in the house, back from his cruise. He didn't jump off ship. He didn't swim with the sharks. He stayed and he came back to swim with us. It's the way I look at it. Uh-oh, what happened with you?
Wrong button.
One button.
You're on 3. Hey, can you turn me up just a little bit?
How's that?
Okay, I'm good. Yeah, good.
So anyway,
You guys were like, and I was like,
yeah. Oh, we were all in your ears.
yeah,
Can't
just,
even see
and I was like the guy in the,
Hey.
But I'm good now.
I'm back here.
Oh, yeah.
But welcome to Real Talk with G-Love right here on rockallout.com. Getting so much closer to Christmas.
2 weeks.
I tell you, it's just insane. But you know, that's just life. It keeps going on and on and on.
Yeah.
You know that song? On and on and on and on. Something like that.
Oh my God, when you start singing, it freaks me out.
I love it. Kicking in a song.
That's all I'm giving you.
Wow. Can't wait to talk about that story when we take a break and come back, because that's going to be a great topic to talk about.
That'll get Kenny fired up.
No doubt. It'll get a few people fired up if they're listening to this show right now.
They don't care. They think it's cute and they don't care.
Oh, well, I think it's amazing in some ways, but in other ways I don't. But we'll save it. We'll save it when we come back after our first break. But let's give some love to Rock in Your Business. Listen, if you guys are out there, especially coming in 2025, you know, we all make our little New Year's resolutions and what we're going to do and how we're going to change our lives.
Wait
and
a
how
minute. Do you do that for real?
No, I don't.
Me
I
neither.
never have.
Do you do a resolution every
No.
year? No, he's not.
No, he never goes
Yeah,
He
through
just breathes. He's good.
But there's people that really get into it. But here's the thing. 2025 is coming up fast. And, you know, I always think about bands out there. If they would just put a little bit of money and heart into what they're doing, things would be different for them, too. And, you know, we're in this great location out here at Seminole Town Center Mall. It's a great storefront. Come in, you know, talk about your band, talk about your brand, talk about your business, you know, and we just need $50. I mean, it's not a big deal.
You can have the best album in the world, but if nobody hears it, nobody cares.
No, nobody cares.
And the thing is, I'm going to be rude for a second. So the thing is, I know there's a lot of weekend warrior guys too, and they're plumbers and whatever. I'm not hating any of that, but you'll go spend $300 on a pair of pants so you can go play a bar that holds 30 people that has dartboards and pool tables.
Do people really spend that kind of money on pants?
I do.
Oh, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm got to be a rock star. But the thing is, but they won't spend $5 to promote their music. Oh, it's all
It's
about
kind of
analytics
weird.
and stuff. Well, no, because they don't know
They
any better.
yeah. And I got to tell you something else. I think people are going to realize very quickly is if you're not in the social media scene, if you're done. I'm just being honest. If you're going to be brutal, I get to be brutal because I'm learning with the company that I work for that if you're not influencing people out there with your brand, you're screwing up because you have to do it. You know what they say? The minimum per day you should put a post
3 times.
3 times.
I know because I do this for a living.
And here's another thing, and it's not just 3 times on
your homepage,
like Facebook or your
Right.
homepage. No, you got to do it on Instagram. You got to do it on TikTok. You got to
Yeah,
do it on,
man.
and it is a lot of work. I mean, I'm
Yes.
going to sit here and tell everybody it's a lot of, even for me, having this show and not really having all the extra time to do it. But listen, coming in like this, just a local area of Orlando, I have friends from my 40th class reunion that tell me, "Oh, we listen to you all the time." You never know who's listening. You don't know. It could be.
Well, for me, a lot of the guys. Listen, we've interviewed some local guys who have never been interviewed in their life.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And may never get interviewed again, by the way. But the thing is, you come in, you get that piece, you get to make a copy of it. You can use that to build the next one. I always call it like stacking. That's what I always do. Like I'll throw something at you. Like, look, when I call somebody up and go, "Hey, man, I've got a cookbook. I've got 2 documentaries. I've done 7, 8 albums. You know what I mean? And I just did a Christmas song." And
Right.
they're like, okay.
Yeah.
You know, you got to stack them and you got to back them into a corner.
Here's the thing, though. You're not going to be able to help everyone. But here, if you like to rock your business, just come in with us, rock your business. We're here Mondays and Wednesdays, 5 to 7.
It'll give you something cool to share on your social media.
Exactly. Something that, we'll give you the YouTube link.
All that stuff.
All that. You can cut it up. You can put it on your social. Listen, you got to start doing it. And I got to tell you, this is going to be my push starting in 2025 for this show.
Yeah.
I'm just really going to start pushing
I'm just at the point like, help me. And then when I tell them,
no more.
They're like, huh?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you just went out to dinner last night, spent $75. Me, I'm like, I think I can fly my new CD in a hot air balloon and get national news.
Yeah.
You know, like
you're on a different level.
Thank you.
Exactly. All right. Writer Now Magazine.
Love
she's
'em.
doing a lot of stuff out there for charity work, toys, food. I mean, she's doing it all. Check out.
I'm actually meeting her on Tuesday.
Oh.
In, I think it's Ormond Beach. I want to say Daytona, but I think it's Ormond.
Okay.
At Tropical Tattoo at noon, and they're doing a toy drive.
Oh, nice.
So I'll get some photos for that.
Cool. Fran Hosh Law, franlaw.com. Check her out. Does great things for motorcycles across the
Great
state
charity
of Florida.
too. Yeah.
Great charity work. Orlando Predators will be up and coming. I'm telling you, I'm putting it out in the universe. I'm going to say it again. We are going to start doing a dating show from the Orlando Predators somewhere in the arena.
Let's do it in the skybox.
I'm telling you, we should do it. It will be hysterical. It'll be fun.
And I'll do it for hot dogs and beer.
That's it. That's all we need. Well, I'd have to be Fireball and Crown Royal.
I like the Preds. It's a fun experience.
It is fun. American Premium Vodka, our guy out in isn't he Arizona?
I think so. Yeah. The ex-drummer from Trickster.
There we go. And of course, Seminole Town Center. Thank you guys so much for having us here. Hey, listen, it's Christmas. If you guys want to come out here and just enjoy a little bit of shopping, I mean, there's not thousands of stores out here,
but got some decorations up.
They got decorations. They got, I think, what's that? The grumpy guy. The
Grinch.
The Grinch.
That happened last weekend.
It was. Well, they still have you can take pictures and stuff.
Yeah, but maybe they'll play it again. But I know Santa Claus.
No, I'm saying you can walk at the mall and they have really cute decorations where you can sit your butt down and you can take pictures or stand in front of the Christmas tree. There's Erik. Erik, you're passing us.
So no, but I do know that they have Santa Claus coming in.
Oh, okay, good. So you guys check out Seminole Town Center. They have their own website, of course, and you can check that out. We're gonna have a great show here today. We've already decided when we come back after break, we are gonna talk about. That little clip that Kenny played you. We are gonna definitely get into some conversation about that. I think it's fascinating. At the same time, as I think about it after you showed me and then what you've been saying, you do have some valid points.
This is the basic.
Basic. Yeah,
Wait till you
it
see
is scary.
the new stuff come out. They're doing videos now. You can put videos of everybody and stuff.
I cannot wait. G loves gooey gossip. Wow, lots of crazy things going on with AI. I missed this one on 50 Cent, and you got to come back because I'm not going to tell you what this story is about until you listen to what I have to say.
He was on Kelly Clarkson today at 3:00. I watched him.
He's a weirdo. Jim Carrey, something he had to do because, like all of us, money does run out.
Got to pay his bills.
Let's see.
I know that story too. So
we also have Ariana Grande and someone that has always been competing with her are now competing against each other in a very interesting spot. Oh, hi, hello. Hi, Mom. How are you doing?
Yeah, Mom.
And then, of course, Elton John with his eye injury and eye situation. He is now on some good old train of something. And when we come back on G Loves Gooey Gossip, you'll get to hear what that is. What do you got going on with yours?
Oh, my rock report.
Yes.
Oh, my God. Well, I've got stuff on. Hold on. Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, I'll tell you one thing I got. Have you seen the video yet of Coldplay and Dick Van Dyke?
No.
It'll make you cry. But I have that. I've got some stuff on some concerts. Basically, everybody's getting ready to go to something about Ozzy.
Yeah.
And Dick Clark New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal, and I never watch it anymore.
Dick Clark at one time was the absolute man.
It was, but it was fun. I mean, they had good people.
No, but Dick Clark controlled the music business for a while. That guy was the man, and then he's the one that knighted Ryan Seacrest to make him even somewhat famous.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, we have our Indie Spotlight guest.
Yeah, we got Mr. Erik Winger.
Yeah, he just walked by. We're thinking he's looking for us, but apparently he wanted to go shopping at the mall or something.
Well, he's here.
He kept walking. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we'll have him on.
Great voice, great song.
Yeah, he's on our
Florida compilations, which we're waiting any second for this thing to drop. We got to issue.
We got to figure it out.
Yeah,
it's all right. It's either going to be a great Christmas stocking stuffer or it's going to be a blow up at 2025. I like it. Blow up with fireworks. Get it? Blow up.
I had so many different jokes here, from stocking stuffer to blowing up to. I know you can stuff it.
Yeah, I bet you could. And of course, we're going to have G Love Sex in Her City. Some places to go right now during the winter months, man. I'm ready to just go drive somewhere and get it out of my system. And G Love's sexy tip of the night, well, it always comes to me, literally, at some point. So we'll definitely have a subject on that.
How long does it take you typically
to come up with a story or come? I mean, what are you asking?
I'm just saying. No, don't go there like that. Listen, I'm the color commentary guy. I'm like the John Madden of this broadcast.
Oh, okay.
So you can't just keep jumping on top of my lines because then it gets way too weird.
Yeah. I'm the Pat McAfee.
Yes, you are. Perfect.
I am the Pat McAfee.
And I am the Tony Romo.
Oh, did you just say homo? Oh my God. Exactly. See, this is what happens.
Go Cowboys.
Oh boy. You don't care about the Cowboys.
Nope, they suck.
Yeah, well. Speaking of sucking,
there you go, and I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Yes, okay, good. So yesterday, just a quick story. I played volleyball competitively from middle school, high school, college. That's how I went to school and got a 2-year degree. That was it. I wish I would have continued on to.
How tall are you?
5'9".
That's almost short for volleyball now.
Oh yeah, compared to the girls today. Yeah, but when I played, 5'9" was considered 5'9", 6 foot was that was a good size, Yeah. And so I take this. Her name's Anaya. I can't go any further, but this girl's gonna be awesome. I've been training her. I've been trying to help her with volleyball, and she's gotten really good, like crazy good. Well, we go to the YMCA every Tuesday night. And we practice, and then on Saturday she has a game, right? Now, these girls are anywhere from the ages of 9 to, I'd say, 13, right?
And you're kicking their butts?
Well, no. Okay, no, I got to tell you the cutest story. So, I'm helping the other coach, by the way, who also was a volleyball player in Lake County, who won second in state. She was about 3 or 4 years younger than me, and we won fourth in state in 1984.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. The worlds kind of collided, So anyway, she's like, can you serve to the girls? I'm like, yeah, sure. So, I start serving, and they're trying to get them to do the bump set spike,
Yep.
the three hits. And I'm a really good floater server. I don't know if you guys know what that means.
I do.
You do?
I
Okay.
do. I watch volleyball.
So, but what's crazy, that's what I was great at, was the floater.
Right.
And these girls couldn't figure it out because they would think it's coming to them, and then it floats like over. So
I like it when they jump up and the one chick fakes it and the other chick
oh
snipes it.
no, that's the best.
I mean, that's too advanced probably for 9-year-olds.
Well, not only that, it's too advanced for this chick who those days are over. So I'm serving to them, and already I'm kind of working out pretty heavy, getting sweaty, and I'm like, okay, that's easy to serve though, right?
You're doing it underhanded though, right?
Yeah, that's a floater. Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah,
very hard to do a floater overhand. So after I did about 10 of those, I felt bad. Like, I got to quit doing this, right? So anyway, we start playing against each other. So the real coach is on one side, I'm over here. And her and I start getting competitively, and these poor little girls are looking at us like we've lost our minds, right? Mm-hmm. So there was this hit where the little one across from me set it up, and it was right there at the net where I went up and I dinged it real hard on the back of their head.
Nice. You know what it sounds like?
And I felt so bad.
It sounds like that one Peyton Manning commercial. Remember that when he's hiking the ball and he's got these little 10-year-old and he spikes him right in the back and he's like, "Get off go in the porta potty right now. Don't look at me.
Exactly.
You're embarrassing me right now. I'm just drilling guys, just knocking them over."
And the worst part, the parents are watching us do this, and I went over and I go, "Oh my, I'm so sorry." It came back to me, and the one dad goes, "That's the way it should be."
That's how dads are. Like, put a little, you don't come
put a little oomph in that.
Real life experience.
Oh my God,
right? Not everybody gets a participation trophy.
Exactly. So anyway, needless to say, I hardly can get out of a chair. I hardly can walk at this point, and I was so tired. My whole entire face hurt. Like, my face has been puffy all day. My eyes, you ever have your eyes just get so puffy and you feel like you can't open them?
I'm denying all that. But
okay. Well, I'm in like pain today. So
you're talking about a guy who sneezed and threw his back out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, everyone, we're going to take a quick break, and we're playing our originals, by the way, some more, to give them some love. And stay right here on Real Talk with G Love
on rockallout.com.
Yes. Welcome back to Real Talk with G Love, right here on Real Talk with G Love.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it blows.
Wow.
I love the reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let Rudolph join in any reindeer games. And one foggy Christmas Eve, oh, Santa came to say, "Can you take me higher?"
Wow. You know we're going to get hit, right? Even though they changed the names.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, we're done. They already got us. Anyway, by the way, Kenny played that for me earlier, and I was kind of like, "Oh my God, it's so cute!" Because it's a whoever thought of the song to make the words go with it was perfect.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in my eyes, I was like, "Wow, that was pretty creative." Whoever did that. Now, of course, Kenny has a whole nother perspective on
Well,
it.
I mean, I don't know if Scott Stapp's very happy about it.
Well, because I didn't realize you're saying he doesn't get paid.
He didn't even agree to do it. I mean, it could say, "I love Hitler." You know, you just don't
Yeah.
know what they're going to use your voice for. So,
Oh, is that an AI?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I wrote this down yesterday. I wrote, AI seems real cool now, but it's gut. Okay. So I wrote to AI because I have ChatGPT, right? So which I
you
love.
didn't fit. I mean, you just wrote in
In
to a
Chat
system.
in ChatGPT, I said, "Tell me something negative about AI," and this is what it wrote back, and I posted it. "AI seems cool now, but it's gutting the music industry, stealing creativity, cutting artist incomes, and flooding the market with fake content." And that is written by AI.
Wow. It's almost like when you ask that Alexis chick.
Yeah.
You know, what's the future of AI? I bet you'll get something similar.
Oh,
in
it's
a
going to take over the
response.
world.
Possibly.
It is going to, but that's a whole other issue.
You know, so what do you do to battle it? Like, what can you do to?
Well, I got some stuff about it in my rock report, how you
Yeah.
battle it. I mean, the government's going to get involved at some point.
Well, I mean, I think they're a
They're
little
already
too.
partly involved.
But
Well,
I
they got
think
some
it's
more going on.
but it's a little too late. I think I don't think they'll be able to control it.
Well, I was with my kid last night, and we were having dinner, and he said, "Hey, man, this AI, they have AI something now, plus something or whatever, at a different little title." And he said, "Only so many people get it," but he's like, every week they're going to release a little bit more of it, right? So now, originally, 6 months ago, you could do a 90-second song. Now you can do up to like 5 minutes. So you can
You make a ballad.
You can make a whole ballad. So I told my son, I said, "Let's do a song." He said, "What do you want to talk about?" I said, "Make it bluegrass," just being weird. And I said, "Make it about Santa being drunk." And they did a whole thing about, and it sounded beautiful. It's like Steel Panther couldn't wrote the damn thing. And I'm like, I think it took 2 minutes.
Probably so.
Yeah. And then what you can do is you can go back in, change the voice, make it more up tempo, slower. You can alter the words to fit something because they're not always completely, but it's 90% there. But it sounds better than half.
See,
the
but
stuff
here's the thing that I'm just in my brain. Music's being stolen all the time. There's no real way that a artist is protected. Hold on.
I got some more stuff.
All right,
Okay.
let me finish.
Yeah.
For an example, when we play our show on Real Talk with G Love,
Yep.
I get a notification saying that I have to split the monetization of what we played on the show. Now, okay.
But you can be a bar in a band and play covers like crazy, and it doesn't matter.
And see, that's the thing
You're not supposed to be able to do that technically.
Yeah,
but
you're supposed to be licensed by ASCAP or BMI.
That does. Most of the guys don't even have full liquor license.
No, they don't. Exactly. But they do have like what I call representatives that go out and check the bars and everything. But here's my point. There's really no protection for an artist. That's the sad part. There really isn't.
Mm-mm.
So you can't rely on that, because if you do, you're going to get defeated, because it's just not going to happen. So in my eyes, that's why I'm always saying live music. You really have to touch. And I know that's getting
AI too.
Yeah, I know it's getting sparse. I get it. But there's got to be a way, there's got to be a groove that we can all find to fit into. You know, it's going to become a machine. It's already the machine, right?
Have you been to Walmart lately? So have you noticed
What kind of question is that?
Okay, so have you noticed a lot of the
I've seen a lot of fat.
No, easy now. There's
No. I was going to say like the big shoes on their feet.
Okay.
See, you thought I was going to talk about something else, didn't you?
Okay, so have you noticed a lot of the self-checkouts have been down?
Yes.
Because they're getting ready to revamp all that. I found that out today. So basically, they're going to get rid of all the employees.
Well, do you know, though, that was all just a test? No matter how you look at it, it was all a test.
What,
And
Yeah, it was all a test.
And what else kills me is merchants. So back to that, you know, if you have a business, even whatever, they're going to charge you 3, 6, 4%, whatever, right? But Walmart's only like 0.001.
Because they make so much money.
Exactly.
Do you guys know that they're going to be putting a servicing fee for you to go through those checkout lines?
Wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
You
did it.
I've been
And
through a
guess
checkout
what?
line forever.
No, I'm talking about the one self-checkout. They're adding a convenience fee is what they're going to call it.
Is that like when they check your luggage?
Yeah, kind of like a percentage.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
So they're going to be making all this money off a convenience fee for these self-checkouts. So anyway, I don't know if we can fight about it. I just think you have to almost accept it. I don't know what to tell you. There's a lot of people, though, that steal, man.
There's a way to fight it. Stop using the self-checkouts.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? If that's all you have.
Oh, that's all you have? Oh,
go through a handicap aisle.
Yeah, go somewhere else.
And then everybody's going to be backed up in the handicap aisle.
Yeah, and
I'm a little backed up today.
And you know what's going to happen? They'll realize the money they wasted on the self-checkouts.
You know, but see, I don't agree because that's why they set them up. The reason you have half and half, you have some self-checkout and then you still have the person that scans your stuff, like at Publix, you know, they still have them.
Yes.
And they have less of the self-checkouts than they do of the real people. It's all a test. That's it. It's all a test if it's really going to work. And here's the thing. They found out there's more theft than ever before. They can't stop it. I mean, I'm going to tell you, there were times that, because I don't like to steal and think I'm going to get arrested anyway. I don't like jail very well. But I'm going to tell you, there were
she's so gangster. Dude.
Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, there were a couple of times I skipped like the heavy water. Like I can't pick it up because sometimes the guns don't work, and you got to pick the damn thing up and you got to put it up there. Sometimes I forget.
I've stuck stuff. You know how you pull stuff out and ring it, and sometimes you'll bag it, put it in your
car,
and
back,
still pull stuff. I put a bag over some stuff.
Yeah,
not mine.
Right? No, but I mean, listen, it's the biggest theft on the planet right now.
Yes.
More people steal in those self-checkout. Some do it on purpose. Some of them have a system.
What are they going to do? Stop you?
No, some of them have a system.
Not really.
No, they don't.
No. There was a lady with a kid, and I mean, literally, the kid was being like sidetracking her. I knew it was all a setup, and I could see her. I saw her take about 4 or 5 things because she like blamed the kid, yelling and screaming and
great.
You know, right?
She had a plan B.
She had
Free
it.
Stuff.
She had it, man. I don't know. I'm too scared. I when the cops are sitting outside, I'm thinking they're going to get me. They're going to get me.
I'm not scared. I just think it's really, really bad karma.
Yeah, that too, for sure. But this AI thing, you know, listen, we have a lot to learn. I think in the next 20 years when I'm not around.
It'll be way before then.
You think so?
I think
that fast?
Yeah, I think that because the versions that are coming out now, because my son's way into it, right?
Yeah.
The versions that are coming out now, these versions are already 1 to 2 years old.
Right.
So where they're at now in their home office, they're there.
Yeah.
They're already there. So I think 3 or 4 years.
I just feel bad really for the entertainment world because I think they're the ones I agree that will get hit the hardest.
What happened this year? Everybody sold their publishing, right? 300 million. Elton John, Queen, everybody, right? And I actually have that in my rock report.
How long has it been since any of them have made active music anyway?
Don't have to.
Yeah, they really don't.
I wouldn't even blame AI for it. I blame streaming.
Oh, well, that's a whole.
Yeah, exactly. That's a whole other problem.
Again, that's why when Bon Jovi did his last album, he gave it away free to every concert. Oh, he still went platinum, but
totally.
But Snoop Dogg's got a new album out, right?
Yes, I think him and Dre made. Was it? No, it's not Gin.
No.
It's Missionary.
Him and Sting.
Him and Sting.
Really? 50 Cent's got something coming out too, right?
I've heard about that too.
And he's going to give that one. I seen him today on Kelly Clarkson's show, and he said that he's giving the album out for free.
I mean,
Wow.
he's not going to make anything off streams.
Right.
Makes sense.
The
All right,
sake will be
everyone.
really-
Well, listen, when we come back, we got G Love's Gooey Gossip, and you definitely want to tune in for a couple of these stories. What?
We're gonna bring
What?
we're gonna bring a guest in earlier. What do you want to do?
Well, he's enjoying himself. He's
Okay,
just
you good?
soaking in the environment, and
I'm
you know
sorry.
he's got purple all in his face, and he could put on a Christmas hat if he wants, a Santa hat, all purple. All
Okay.
right, would you stop?
I said okay.
All right, stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
On rockalloutaisucks.com.
Breaking down and I reach for you. You're the kind, yeah, you pull me through. At the time when I need you most, I hit the ground, yeah, I let you go. I wanna feel you one more time. Oh, I wanna feel you one more. And you're the kind that I wanna see. I'm here for you, are you there for me? And every time that I fall behind, you pick me up, yeah, we let it ride. I wanna feel you one more time. Oh, I wanna feel you till I pray for another day. If I wait, you know I'm a little late. If I wait, you know what I gotta do. I just pray till the day they take you away. You better pray. 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 Yeah. I wanna feel you one more time. I wanna feel you till I pray for another day. If I wait, you know I'm a little late. If I pray, you know what I gotta do. I just pray till the day they take you away. You better pray till the day they take you away. You better pray till the day they take you away. You better pray. Yeah. You better pray. Yeah. Pray. You better pray. You better.
All right, welcome back to Real Talk with G Love. You notice my voice is very low today. I'm like, I think I
Maybe you need more estrogen.
no. What I need to do is not go play volleyball like it's 1999
I don't wanna
and
hear
call
it.
it a day.
Just stop it.
Yeah, I just can't keep doing that.
That's what I say when I get out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I do.
All right, so a little bit of G Love's Gooey Gossip. Speaking of AI, this is kind of funny.
Yeah, don't get me going on. You only
Oh,
gotta do
my
so
God.
much. Okay, go ahead.
This is when you know you got a lot of time on your hands, but at least you can do something really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, this dude is getting it big time. 50 Cent. 50 Cent.
50.
Good old
Mocks
Curtis.
Little
Yes.
Curtis.
I said good old Curtis.
Oh, I thought you said Little Curtis. I'm like, what? How do you know he's
He
little?
ain't little.
No, he's not. No.
Oh, okay. You guys seen the videos, I guess?
I heard
Oh.
Chelsea Handler talk about it.
Yeah, she did. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he did something today on an AI. I was trying to get the AI out. A video where he shows Jay-Z in an arrest video after sexual assault lawsuit involving Sean Diddy Combs.
Right, all fake, right?
Of course, it's
But
fake.
does it look real?
It looked real.
So you put that on social media. Fox News will put it up next week.
and you know what?
Spread like
Here's-
wildfire.
It will.
But here's a crazy thing, though. He's not getting hit. It's not being put down. Like, you know what I mean? Like how we were
Well,
getting.
You don't want to like.
No, but listen, is it something to do with today, Facebook and Instagram? Because he went crazy on this, where he trolled Jay-Z And
He has
Sean
been.
Diddy Combs on Instagram Tuesday night. We're talking Wednesday today. Is it a coincidence that all day today, our social media has been totally, you know what?
Well,
It's been messed up. Listen, I'm just telling you, listen. He put an AI generated video of the two men getting arrested by the police and going to actual jail. And then he said something about joking that in the post that made him afraid he would get shot for it. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on where he posts this, and now he's going off about the Super Bowl, because if you guys know
Jay-Z,
who's
he
doing
run-
the Super
Jay-Z runs
Bowl,
the Super
Yeah, he
Bowl.
runs the Super Bowl.
and 50 Cent went out and said, nah, he was arrested. He ain't going to be able to do it.
That's 50 Cent. That's the one.
Well, but wait, who Jay wouldn't be able to do the Super Bowl?
Yeah, he said it. This is what.
Oh.
Yeah, because Jay-Z had to come back and say, okay, I don't know what's going on, but we're going to still have the Super Bowl. I'm just asking for a friend, was his comment after people
He
saying.
just starting stuff.
They already announced the talent. I'd hope they had saw the Super Bowl show.
Who was the talent again? I forgot.
It's Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, that's right.
You know what, though? I said this in the very beginning, you guys, when this whole Diddy thing came out. Hold on to your hats. It may not happen this year. I'm telling you, I feel it. I feel it.
What won't? Oh, Super Bowl?
No.
Well, that's
Oh,
next
the
year.
halftime
The
show.
entertainment. Super
Yeah.
Bowl's going to
Oh
happen.
yeah, the
No,
game's
the-
gonna happen.
The entertainment will happen because anybody will play it.
Well,
if any-
no, that I agree with, but I'm saying if it goes down where they start going after Jay-Z or any of these other culprits,
I would think it'll just go quiet. I don't think they'll.
They'll-
All right, let's see. We'll put a wager on
That's
it.
only like 8 weeks away, so I think they got time to get that Super Bowl. in.
I don't know.
We'll bide our
We'll
time
see.
and wait.
That's right. 8 weeks could be. Wow, she's exercising. God bless her.
She just had a baby. She's got 2 of them. Looks. Oh no, I thought she had twins. I thought she had twins. I
Yeah.
wasn't being.
Are you talking about the guy behind her? Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey just came out of retirement. Are you guys ready for this? I don't even know how these people do this.
There is no such word as retirement, by the way.
Not for an actor or,
Or a
entertainment.
musician.
Yeah, no,
Jim
you just come
Carrey
back.
has been totally off the screen for a long time.
I
just so
respect
you
that
know.
he can do it.
62-year-old actor. He used to command a cool $20 million for films,
Yeah.
like The Cable Guy in 1996. Boy, that was a lot of money back then.
Yes, it was.
Is coming out to work again because his $300 million net worth is down to nothing.
Yeah, he said he needed the money,
He needs the money to make sure to get the bills paid.
but he used to bang Jenny McCartney. Man.
It doesn't matter who loses $300 million.
Well, 'cause he's probably got 6 homes. And he's got to pay taxes and insurance, this on that. He's got an attorney. He's got an agent. He's got somebody. You know, they just don't.
And you can't live off of $30 million. Let's just say all
not
of that.
not when you've been living on more than that.
Yeah, not when the
Okay.
lifestyle demands.
Let me
more.
just tell you for the record, if G Love ever got in a situation where she's even got $5 million in her pocket, this chick ain't blowing nothing. No, I will live the same way I live right now.
You would probably have to blow something to get that much money.
Okay, well, I mean, if it was that easy and I already
Did you
done
see
it,
Belichick? I forgot. He's
Yeah.
like 72 and he's got like a 24-year-old girlfriend.
good for him.
Yeah.
Not really. I think it's gross, but whatever.
It's totally gross. It's like your great granddaughter.
It's like, just cover your eyes. Just cover your eyes. It'll be okay.
I'll be dead soon.
It'll be okay. Yeah,
Matter of fact,
yeah, exactly.
he's going back into college coaching, and he's doing it probably because he needs to take care of this 24-year-old.
Yeah, but he's a good coach. But I still don't.
It's,
Well,
the
I-
talent
what-
just happened to fall into it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences held their 2024 Academy Women's Luncheon to celebrate the 5th anniversary of the Academy Gold Fellowship for Women. How many of these do we have? The event brought together actors, directors, and more to celebrate community in the world of major motion pictures and to support emerging creators.
Listen-
Where's that guy we were talking to the other night? He should be there. Carnegie Hall.
Oh,
he
Randy
should have been
Edelman.
at the Eldman.
No, Eldman. No, the thing is, it's a girl's world right now, and I love it for him.
No, it is.
For entertainment. For
And Pamela
entertainment.
Anderson, I don't know why she has to keep going out with no makeup. I mean,
Because we're talking about it right
well,
now.
okay, come on. Seriously,
I'd probably. She's got hep C, but I would.
you just said she has Hep C.
Yeah, she admitted it. She
No.
got it from Tommy Lee. That was the
Is
whole
that
thing.
why she's not wearing makeup?
No, but
Oh.
I'm saying I can't. I don't want to hit it.
Okay, good.
Too much damage there.
Too
you know what
much
I mean?
damage. Anyway, all the top women went to this luncheon. Ariana Grande And of course, she is the person right now.
So
And
so skinny though.
And Selena Gomez were together. Now they've
I've seen
been at odds over
Disney,
over
Disney
boys.
and Nickelodeon.
Well, over
I
boys.
love to see it.
Oh God, they should do a brawl. That would be cool. Gomez and
she would kill
Grande and
she'd
all of
kill
them.
Grande.
Yeah.
Grande looks like she
And
weighs
then we
like
got to
90
throw in
pounds.
Brittany, because Brittany's in
Brittany,
Listen,
Brittany, bitch.
Brittany is in Mexico right now. She might be learning the ropes.
She's
you know
trying
what
her
I
best
mean?
life.
She's training, but
She's
I
trained.
still want to give her a hug, man.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I think she's still hot as hell.
You like that tile floor.
That's
all there is to it.
I don't know what that means. But
Tile floor. I always tell you, when she does those films and her little dance moves
with her
it's
knife,
always
with her knives and stuff.
she's always on a tile floor.
That's her kitchen.
So she moved into Mexico, and they all have tile floors. She likes it. All right, Megan Fox. I did not know this, guys. I'm behind the times. Is no longer with MGK.
He broke up with her 2 days after she
they're
found out
done.
she was pregnant.
Here's the truth. It
Mhm.
might be true because it came from E! News. E! News is a pretty good, they're not like the National Enquirer.
Not like TMZ.
Now she's pregnant. Keep in mind, everybody, she's pregnant with MGK's kid. Maybe. I don't know. It might
probably.
be different. Who knows? She is now apparently seeing this guy. Sorry, lost his name.
Is that him?
Yeah, it's Michelle. You know how like they do
French.
Marron.
Okay.
He's a good-looking dude,
Way
man.
way better than the other guy.
Oh man, he is hot. Anyway, apparently the story is out there. She started dating him already, and that apparently this must be something that's been going on since she's been pregnant. Now that's a little weird for me.
That's a commitment from the dude. I appreciate that. I mean, I think the guy who, who was the guy that with Jesus, right? I mean, he took. But here's the thing.
How did Jesus just get in this
Well, remember,
conversation?
Mary was pregnant, and this guy married her anyways.
Oh,
wasn't his baby.
We're going that far.
It's holidays, man. I'm trying to keep it relevant.
There was, that was like, she was a virgin, wasn't she?
He still married her after she was pregnant, so they wouldn't get stoned to death.
Yeah, but the baby just showed up.
Okay.
Right? Immaculate conception.
We're not talking about that. You're talking about a chick who's pregnant dating.
Okay.
I'm like, it happens.
Okay, it's weird. All I can tell you, it's weird.
I think it's really nice of the guy, believe it or not.
Okay.
Taking care of somebody. Yeah.
Taking care of somebody while she's pregnant and boinking her, it's weird to me. It's weird. I'm sorry.
But did you see that he broke up with her 2 days after she found out she was pregnant?
Okay, but it's still, she's pregnant.
No, but that's...
Look, they even have a test, yes or no.
Well, the baby's going to come out really cute with these really short thumbs.
Oh, boy. I did not even say that. All right, my last story for G Loves Gooey Gossip. What is it? I'm frozen in time. I don't get it. This AI stuff is wonderful, but we can't figure out the internet. Elton John. Elton John's got that eye thing going on.
Yeah.
It's gone. His vision, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's out there now advocating. Would you want to take a guess?
For gay eyes.
Gay eyes.
I don't know.
Say gay eyes?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know. For
what
eyes.
is there? Oh, so you could
It's Elton John, right?
Gay eyes. That could be a song.
Matter of fact, that guy we interviewed the other day wrote Betty Davis eyes.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So he's got cross-eyes going on too now. I don't know what's going on. His eyes are like crossed.
Is he like 77?
He's
up there.
Okay, so here's the thing. Elton John has been sober since 1990, you guys. I mean, he was a heavy, hardcore drug addict, right?
Okay.
He is now advocating because he is on the bandwagon of MJ, marijuana.
Oh, he wants to smoke because he's got...
He wants it all legalized in North America. Now, hold a minute.
Yes, we got Elton John.
Oh,
yes. Yes.
But here's the thing.
That's not super strong for your marijuana.
I know,
guys.
it's not.
But here's the thing.
Kid Rock, you'd be better off with.
When did he become a resident or American citizen of the United States? Has he been one for a long time?
I would expect so.
And
Really?
just like Paul McCartney.
Well, how did he do it? Because he wasn't married to anybody. He's a single man.
He's Elton freaking John.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
But if they come over because of taxes.
Oh, okay, true.
I mean, that's why.
But I didn't know he was an actual American citizen of the country. Like, I didn't know that.
Everybody wants to make it American.
Well, okay. Anyway, he is on legalizing marijuana in America, and Canada is now the top of his list because it's helping his eyesight.
I mean, that's why Eric Winger's here in
Yeah.
America.
And
Oh, he's not.
what?
He's not a U.S. citizen.
I know he's not.
He's not.
I,
Oh, what's
I-
he
He
do?
never, no, he never went through the
You
process.
better take it back and
He never went through
apologize.
the process.
Yeah, I already
Eric
knew that.
Winger is not an American. How's that?
No,
I'm
no.
kidding. Said take it back.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Take
sure there's
that.
a tax thing there somewhere, though.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for listening to G Love's Crazy Gooey Gossip with his crew. Coming up next is the 4-minute rock report.
That's me.
So everyone just stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
You're not going to believe what I'm getting ready to say. Right here on rockallout.com.
Now it's time for Kenny, the Rocker Wilkerson, and the 4-minute rock report.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's officially time now for the 4-minute rock report, brought to you by Rider Now Magazine. Rider Now Magazine is a charity-driven motorcycle multi-music publication that's been around for 15 years, all the way from Jacksonville to Sarasota. If you want to know what's happening in the biker world, the charity world, the music world, the restaurant world, I think it even has movie reviews in here. Check it out. Listen, look at that full glossy mag. They still make them. Check them out at ridernowmagazine.com. Again, like I said, I'm seeing Valerie on Tuesday to go to Tropical Tattoo. I think it's in Ormond, maybe Daytona at noon for some kind of.
You know, I should have gone to that so I can get my tattoo on the back of my neck.
Listen, you don't think I'm going to try to work something when I get
Yeah,
there?
of course. Of
I need
course
some
you
new.
are.
I've been kind of jonesing for ink. So check it out, ridernowmagazine.com. There you go.
Perfect.
Now, in today's 4-minute rock report, Gavin Rosdale, you know him?
Yep.
From Bush.
Yep. Cheated on his wife with the nanny.
I seen him last year when we played Rocklahoma. He's been asked many times about selling his publishing rights, right? Like we were talking about that earlier.
Does he have enough?
Yeah, he has enough.
All right.
But anyways, I mean, God bless him, right? But he's like, he hasn't done it because his quote was, "What am I not seeing? Like, what am I missing? Like, why is everybody buying these rights? Why did I buy, like I said, Queen for almost $500 million, or Elton John, or Bruce Springsteen, or Alanis Morissette? They've all sold their song rights, the whole catalogs.
Well, it's entertainment commercials.
Well, I know that we're having a hard time making money now, right, with record sales and streaming and stuff. But what's
the real reason?
Why are these guys paying so much money for this crap?
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. So anyways,
inside trading.
Yeah, something's going on. They got a plan. Creed announces a new 2025 North American tour with Three Doors Down, Daltrey,
Love
Mammoth, etc.
I hope that happens for me next year.
A lot of bands are going on tour. A lot of them on their last leg too. Now, as far as a unique Christmas present, Rob Zombie just came out with his official, I'm going to do it with my Indiana accent,
all right,
coloring book.
Is that
coloring?
An Indiana
Well, I usually can't say coloring. Rob Zombie official
coloring.
The guitar.
Oh my gosh!
Well, at least I pre-warned you, right?
Yeah. Coloring.
I knew it was.
It's like colander.
Colander. Leave me alone.
No, I'm just trying to learn Indiana accent now.
That's my first language.
Sticking to it.
Maniskin.
I like
chick
them.
loves
love
that
them.
guy.
They're good.
Loves that guy. Now they broke wide open. What, a couple years ago?
Yeah, they haven't been around very long.
5 maybe max.
Yeah, they haven't been around very
long. Well, guess what? You can go check out the new. I can't say this guy's name. His last name's David, but the singer is announcing his 2025 global solo tour.
Okay.
So he's already soloing it. That didn't take long, right?
No.
F you guys, I'm out.
He's got the man skin going on.
Did you see last time I seen him on an award show? He came out in a thong with chaps on, nothing else. Yeah.
Too much.
You want Fozzy to do that though, wouldn't you?
Not really, because
Okay.
he seems like he'd be a little too hairy for me.
We could shave his butt.
You could laser it maybe, but I don't know about shave, because then you get those little pimple pops and stuff.
Oh, you're grossing me out.
Well, you got to be careful shaving. Men do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've never done that where you get the pimples and stuff because you got the ingrown hair going on?
Not very often.
Come on, you
Razor
know what?
bumps are a major issue.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, but it's different.
What, the razoring of the rear end versus the face?
No.
I wouldn't know about that one.
Okay, stop it. Just stop it all right now. It got gross and weird.
Real quick.
Ozzy, man, poor Ozzy. But he still wants to do one final concert. And what's going to happen is he's going to do it with Black Sabbath, right?
Yep.
And he said he may do 3 to 4 songs.
Oh, my goodness. Well, God
One
bless
final
him. Don't
hurrah.
go off on my Ozzy. I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it.
No, he's going to do it because he wants to have a final concert. And it will sell like crazy. And what you do is you come out with Black Sabbath. You have a bunch of guest singers, right? I think Erik is going to be one of them.
That's going to be
and then we're going to have, and then Ozzy will come out there and just do his 3 songs, right? Where he stands.
No,
He
have
comes
you ever
back.
seen him shuffle across the stage when I went to Rockville on
Worse,
my birthday?
worse than Joe Biden.
Oh, he is worse than Joe Biden, I'll tell you
But
that.
God, I love Ozzy. Anyways,
Me too.
I did see the finals last night of The Voice.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I saw the guy who won.
Was he Puerto Rican or something?
Yeah.
Dominican, I don't know.
Something
but
like that. Yeah, I
didn't
saw a
think-
picture of him.
I did not think he was going to be the winner, though. I thought he'd be in the top 3, but he won.
Is that where they still vote? Like people call in or text to vote?
So, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch them anymore.
I don't know if the government's controlling that voting system either.
Like the vote.
But I did see that Snoop and Sting has a new song together. And Snoop came out, and okay, God bless Snoop. He's on fire right now, right?
Right.
I mean, it's just amazing how you can sell drugs.
Branding on point.
How you can sell drugs and hookers and shoot somebody.
And him and I have something in common. We both wear the B
Because
glasses.
He
Yep,
grew.
we sure
he
do.
He went from full on Crip to America's grandpa.
Isn't it crazy? Or uncle. He's an uncle.
No, he's grandpa.
He likes to be Uncle Snoop.
Yeah,
But
okay. Yeah,
That's his thing. But and he banged Martha Stewart. I know he did. Which I would have too. But anyways,
Chemistry is undeniable.
Give me some stones and make me amen. But anyways, so beginning of it though, each guy had to do a duet. The 4 judges did duets with their artists. They each had one artist each that was in it, right? Michael Bublé had 2. So he comes out and he does his thing, right? He's a crooner,
Right.
But Snoop came out and actually sang. Sang the whole time. He didn't rap not one time. He sang. Now
I don't think I've ever heard Snoop sing.
he sang sitting at the dock of the bay.
Ah.
So it's fairly easy for him.
In the morning.
Snoop was doing it.
Yeah.
And he was okay. He was okay with it. It blew my mind. I'm like, I've never seen Snoop sing a whole song. And then when he did the thing with Sting, the new song, because they did that too, then he rapped, you know what I mean? What else? Dick Clark's New Year's Eve with Ryan Seacrest. Like, again, Dick Clark was the guy in music. I mean, I think he was bigger than Clive Davis. I'm telling you. Dick Clark set everybody up. He tapped Ryan Seacrest on the head, made him famous. But anyways, they just announced that they have Alanis Morissette, Blake Shelton, Kesha, and others on the New Year's Eve special.
I wonder if they'll let what's his name, who gets drunk all the time.
Probably.
No, he does all the housewives and stuff. That dude is so rich. And he has what happens live.
I know who it is. It's the white-headed gay
guy.
guy.
Yeah, the Jew guy. He's Jewish.
Oh.
And him and Cooper.
That's who I was thinking about. Cooper.
No, they get together and they get trashed.
I've seen it.
That should be me and you getting totally trashed toward the New Year's Eve and being live somewhere.
Or
it's funny.
Or just a Tuesday.
Andy Cohen.
There we go.
There we go.
Paul Mescal, Mescal. How you say that? Mescal. He's the guy. He's the new guy. He's kind of like the up and coming dude. He's the new main guy in the new 300.
Oh.
Wait, they're doing another 300?
Oh, it's already out, dude.
Huh?
No, it came out when Wicked came out. They were trying to make it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like this is Sparta 300?
What's it called? Oh, I'm sorry, Gladiator. I'm sorry.
I heard it's awful. Awful.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Denzel Washington's in it.
My favorite actor of all time, by the way.
They said it's awful though.
But anyways, he was on Saturday Night Live and they were doing a skit about Gladiator 2 as a musical, like Wicked. It was pretty fun.
Oh, come on.
But anyways, that guy is starring in the upcoming Beatles movie.
Okay.
Like we need more Beatles stuff at this point.
Not really. I'm over it.
And he's going to play Paul McCartney.
Okay.
Rolling Stone magazine announces over 300 artists sign Fight for the Future against major labels over preserving 78 RPMs records. Remember the old little records?
No, the little round ones?
Mm-hmm. So
those need to come back. The 45s?
They do not need to come back.
Why?
They're inefficient.
Nah, they just don't make. You got to put that plastic thing in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And slow your.
Well, you know what?
slow it
Somebody
down.
should come up with a different idea. Make them more user friendly.
I just don't know what that's all about, though.
Okay.
Talking about AI, we've been talking about all this stuff. But anyways, there's a few senators that just called on the FTC on finally doing something about ticketing bots. These bots are brutal, man. So they go out and they jack the prices up. You go in, say Taylor Swift, you go in and buy like 100 of them at a time.
Inside trading.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
Did you see where Mariah Carey had to defend herself regarding her new recent promo video for Christmas?
No.
Because everybody
Say it in so.
What'd she do?
Everybody says AI.
Oh.
Because she looks that good. And
nothing like being accused looking so good. It's AI.
It's probably AI.
That's where I need to be.
That might be a compliment.
It could be.
Yeah, but she had to go out and say, "Oh, it's not AI." But in pretty soon they're going to have to put a little sticker,
like
on your videos
like the
that say
PG-13
AI,
and
And plus, what is it now? It's not dead. It's undead, or what do they say when people are dead now?
Unalive.
What's it?
Unalive.
Unalive.
Or unalive.
Yeah,
now you
got to
just
put
ask G-Love.
Well, yeah, because social media will flag you if you say dead.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. I just told you that dude from BTS, one of the other 12 guys, he's doing a duet with Bing Crosby. You know
I
what
didn't hear about that.
Yeah, so you got to say undead Bing Crosby, right?
Your 4 minutes turned into.
Oh crap! Okay, let me speed up.
We're at.
I'm at the end, anyways. Last story of the night.
Okay, good.
What do you mean good?
Well,
I
not
did
good.
great.
I mean, no, we're at 5:58. I'm
Well,
just.
quit talking back.
Okay.
Okay, so have you guys seen the new? You should see this too. It's awesome. Check out the new video. Coldplay is not my favorite band.
Yeah, me either.
But I get it, right?
Yeah, okay.
But if you've seen the new All My Love by Coldplay, it's a 7-minute video, and it's really, really super sweet. It'll probably make you cry. I had a big
Like a Publix commercial.
and it's all about Dick Van Dyke.
Ah.
Dick Van Dyke is 99 years old, and he's in the video, and he's doing his little dance, and he's singing along with him. It's a really, really, really cool video. So check it out. And that, my friends, is the 4-minute rocket.
Whew, we got through that one. Well, anyway, just want to say Eric Winger has his mom. His mother is watching us right now. Hi. Yes. And let me tell you, she's beautiful. She's got beautiful gray hair. I've already checked her out. Valerie, thank you for joining us right now, listening. And then we got a Hannah. There's a Hannah that is one of Eric's friends is watching.
Well, cool.
So we got some people watching us right now. All right, everyone. We've got Erik Winger
Yes.
coming up, and we've learned a little bit about him more in the last 30 minutes. He's pretty talented.
We'll learn more.
I mean, now look, he plays. What did he say?
He plays
Drums?
everything but keyboards.
Everything but keyboards.
Yeah.
That's the way to say it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
multi-talented.
There's the word. Multi-talented. Erik Winger is going to be joining us next.
Right here on rockallout.com.
Metal Workout Weekdays. Join G-Love every Monday through Friday, 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern, to work out to the best heavy metal bands of all time. Leg workouts, chest workouts, any workouts with Metal Workout Weekdays will pump you up for the best results on Live 365 Radio at Rock All Out or rockallout.com.
When you buy American, you buy the best. Handcrafted. Something premium. Something pure. For this is the very essence of what our servicemen and women gave their lives to protect, and by God, we shall not allow their sacrifice to be forgotten. It's time to show the world just how great American can be. And we will not wait for tomorrow to come. We will stand here, this moment, together, and we will start today. Don't ever forget how great it is to be American. America we need right now. American premium vodka. Celebrate respect.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
Tired of faking it and making up an alibi. It's time to take it, gotta make it, cause it's do or die. If there's one thing I've learned, you touch the sky, you get burned. There's a reason for the season that I'm living in. I'm conceiving all the reasons, now it's time to begin. Something I know, you always reap what you sow. When the walls come closing in, instead of stop my pride, the original sin. I can't make it alone, take a seat at the throne, feel the weight in my bones. I'm just dying to see if the devil inside's gonna crucify me. 'Cause when it comes to waking up, the bullets fly as I drink from my cup. I can't make it alone, can't make it alone, can't make it alone. Hard times make the man, that's the melody. I see the signs, I know the pain, I see the melody. If there's one thing I'm told, you stand still, you get old. It's a wild ride, hard tied by the government. I've been a hustler, been a sinner, been an overman. If there's one thing I've learned, you only get what you've earned. When the walls come closing in, instead of slap my pride, the original sin. I can't make it alone, take a seat at the throne, feel the weight in my bones. I'm just dying to see if the devil inside's gonna crucify me. 'Cause when it comes to waking up, the bullets fly as I drink from my cup. I can't make it right, the original spin. I can't make it alone. Take a seat at the throne, feel the weight in my bones. I'm just dying to see if the devil inside's gonna crucify me. 'Cause when it comes to waking up, the bullets fly as I drink from my cup. I can't make it alone, can't make it alone, can't make it alone. No, no,
All right, welcome
you
back
go.
to Real Talk with
You
G
can
Love.
never go wrong with yo-yos.
Yo-yos.
Yo-yos,
Yo,
hey
yo, yo,
heys, hell
yo.
yows. Those
Hey,
are always
yeah.
those are good.
No, absolutely. Well, listen, Kenny, why don't you give the proper
Oh,
introduction?
well, I usually say all the way from wherever via Elon Musk satellite. But in studio today, the one and only, the incomparable, that's my new word now.
I like that word.
I'm glad you say it right.
I don't say a lot right. Eric Winger right here.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for
Hey,
having me.
Eric.
For the record, I would bang Martha Stewart for a charcuterie plate.
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. So we're on the same page.
touchdown on Martha Stewart.
Just saying.
Hey, she looks pretty good. I mean, honestly.
Okay, we're good there, dude. I can hear him.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's
she looks
that?
great.
Yeah. Oh, are you out?
Yeah,
on
no, I'm
that?
good. I can hear everything.
Check.
Check.
No. Well, welcome, Erik Winger. So happy to have you here.
Well,
Listen,
thank
you've
you,
got a
Sheila.
lot of fans around here. I can name a few, but I won't go through the list.
There's my mom. there's
Yeah,
my
she's
dad,
here.
There's always mom.
Yeah.
My brother.
You got Hannah. You
Hannah.
got some
What's
people.
going on, Hannah? Thank you. That's good.
Is it Raj or Rod? Rog. Raj. It's
Uh,
probably
Rog
not a
or
real
Rog?
name.
How about this?
Well-
Let's go with Hannah.
Okay, but no, I like the ROJ. I'm trying to figure out ROG. That's all right. Anyway, we're so happy that you came in studio today.
Thanks
And
for having me.
you know, listen, I didn't realize how multi-talented you are until you stood here and I heard all the instruments you play, and then of course your music. I love the music. I know we
thank
chose you to come on to our Rock All Out Florida.
Compilation.
Yeah, you know, and he says the word for me because I can never get it out.
Florida, Rock All Out, Florida Originals.
I'm going to start
yeah.
calling it the soundtrack.
Hey, where do you live at, anyways, in town?
I'm in South Orlando, Hunters Creek.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Right beside Gatorland.
Yeah, oh,
so
yeah.
if they ever escape, I'm in
You're there?
trouble.
No, I lived in Celebration for years, so
Okay.
we had to make that trek over there until they built one near Celebration over on 192. But yeah, no, it's so cool. You know what I love about Orlando, and I always have since I started this show, is people that do original music.
Right.
I'm not allowed. One of the reasons why this started, so people understand. On Facebook, even though AI, they can do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer with Creed, and everybody gets away with it. I am not allowed to play music that is under a management label or whatever.
It'll get
right?
flagged.
Right. So I get flagged or I get shut off or whatever.
And those bands don't need your help anyways.
No.
Exactly.
So what I
Exactly.
did, I just started like, I didn't realize how many real talented people are just local in Florida in general.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
Orlando, we have a lot,
Well,
but
in the whole world, basically. But yes, Orlando's still a pretty cool hot spot. For it used to be really hot back in the 80s, right? There was a
Right.
bunch of bands that came out of here, more metal stuff. And then it kind of came down for a second, and it's kind of coming back up again. I like the state. There's not too many states where you can go play originals, for one,
right.
and actually even get paid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the venues being 24/7 with the weather, you're 24/7. I mean, you can do bike weeks and whatever. And that's what's really cool about Florida.
Well,
So are you from here originally?
no, I was.
Can I just say where I think you're from?
Please.
I would say like Philadelphia,
Oh,
Pennsylvania.
listen, I want to guess.
Where
I
would
wanna
you
guess
say?
now.
Where would you say?
I'm going to say Omaha.
What?
Wow. Do I give Omaha vibes?
I'm
Yeah.
just
Oklahoma?
I just went totally. I said Omaha. Yeah,
Oh.
Oklahoma.
Okay, I was.
Nebraska. Actually, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
I
Thank you.
was born in Texas.
Okay.
Oh, so I wasn't so far.
No,
okay.
wait, but where do you
Well, no, I lived there for 2 years.
Okay.
I have no memory
Okay.
of it. I grew up in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Touchdown!
you
I
got
knew
it.
he's got that Philly
if-
look to him.
Well, if you listen to me, and like, if Dennis Miller is the quintessential Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
He has the Western Pennsylvania accent, gonna go downtown, gonna, you know, that slips out every now and again. But, you know, I went to Carnegie Mellon and studied opera, and then I graduated
Wow.
and moved right out of college, and I moved to Florida in '97. So I've been here longer than I've ever been.
Carnegie.
So your parents are really supportive of you then.
My parents are rock stars.
That's the best,
See,
right?
Neither of them are musicians, but they were big music fans. I saw Styx as my first concert
Oh,
in third grade.
Ooh, that's
Bless
a
you.
good one.
I've seen Kiss with my parents 6 or 7 times.
Awesome.
I mean, they're amazing.
That's
My-
really
My
good, yeah.
dad was a pilot, and my mom managed an orthopedic surgeon's office.
So
and-
they had a little bit of money.
well, they had 3. They had 3 kids. They
Yeah,
weren't- they,
3.
No, they weren't. No, I was a latchkey kid, and they both had to work, and
I
they
got
got
you.
by. But you know, when you have a son who wants
Musician.
to be a musician,
Creative.
and whose whims go from drums one year to bass one year to guitar.
They're
the other.
thinking, can you just
It's
pick your
expensive.
lane, please?
It's expensive, but they always made it happen. So
No, listen, I couldn't have had a career at all without my parents. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
almost everybody needs their folks and some
Of course.
support anyways.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm going through it right now with a kid that's doing football. Oof.
No, she's got a
Oof.
kid that's at Florida State.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot. It's a
Wow.
lot of mental anguish.
Playing
every
football for
day.
Florida State?
He's good. That's what
Yeah.
it looks like. Yeah.
He'll be there. He'll be there this year coming up. But yeah, so when you came here, automatically on your own doing music, or did you get with the band? What was the?
Well, after the 4 years of like the intense, like Carnegie Mellon is like a music conservatory
Yeah.
in and of itself. So
Yeah.
it was very intense. It was opera. It was very regimented, musical theater, dance, all that stuff.
Now, did you sing opera?
Yeah, I had to.
You know who you need to meet now that I'm thinking about this opera thing is Erik from Out of Darkness. His twin brother is opera singer.
Does opera? Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild that men do opera.
Do you still like
Oh my
opera?
gosh. Well,
I mean,
yeah,
do you like
I
it?
didn't do. Yeah, I knew going in I didn't want to be an opera singer.
Right.
I love all music. To me, there's 2 kinds
Yeah.
of music. There's good music and there's bad music,
It's
and
true.
Right.
that's subjective too.
Yeah.
But I knew I wanted to study with the greatest vocal teachers in the world when I was able to. But I left Carnegie Mellon, and after that, all I wanted to do was write songs and play rock and roll and smoke an occasional cigarette. I don't smoke, but at the time, that was a guilty pleasure. So my best friend from high school, one of my best friends, had moved down to Fort Pierce, and he was a guitar player. So I just threw everything in my car, moved down to Fort Pierce, and I lived in a trucker motel for 3 weeks.
Mhm.
Found a job.
Bet you saw a lot of action.
Oh my gosh, a lot of cockroaches. And,
Oh.
and then I got an apartment with my buddy for a little bit, and what brought me to Orlando is I auditioned for and got hired by Disney to sing in my first show in '98.
Oh, that's
wow,
cool.
what was that?
So I sang in an a cappella pre-show to the Beauty and the Beast show
Yep.
at MGM Studios.
Probably seen it, honestly.
Wow.
It's called 4 for $1, 4 guys dressed up like Tex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh,
Greatest
that's
gig.
so cool.
So that's what brought me to Orlando. And I've been here ever since, and I'm not.
Who was that guy? I forgot his name real quick. The guy that managed NSYNC.
Oh, Lou Pearlman.
Yeah, did
Wow.
you ever meet Lou Pearlman?
I met NSYNC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I played Lou Pearlman's Christmas party one year.
Did you really?
Yeah, 2001.
Wow.
I'm going to tell you, I was probably there, and that's so scary to think about that.
But I'm
right
saying
now.
that's probably part of that whole, you know what I mean? Because I came back, I lived here a couple years when I was like in 85, 86, but
Yeah.
I moved back to Florida in 95.
Okay.
And everybody's like, Lou Pearlman. Yeah, everybody had to run him down. You know what I mean? Remember he had that big trans something?
Transcontinental.
Yeah, that studio
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, he knows what's up.
Well, speaking of really creepy AI, that boy band documentary they did on Netflix,
Yeah.
Yeah,
where they took Lou Pearlman and used AI.
yeah,
to-
that was wild.
man.
That was
Crazy,
creepy.
right?
I was in it. I wasn't in it, but I was.
You were in it,
100%.
yeah, in that sense.
Yeah.
So you've been here for a while.
Yeah.
Did you continue a career with Disney, or?
Yeah, how long did that go for?
I was with 4 for $1 for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I was there full time for about a year and a half, and then
Did you have to do like
sub-
5 days, 7 days a week? I
5
mean,
days a week? Greatest gig in
Gig
the world.
ever? Okay.
Greatest gig ever.
How many times a day?
5 20-minute sets a day.
That was
That's not
just-
bad.
Steven-
Yeah, except
Steven
when it's
Tyler comes
hot,
to your
though.
show, and
but it was hot though. I mean, like,
it was very hot, but we
Yeah.
wore shorts.
yeah. So you're,
but you
yeah. I
have to
remember.
understand, though,
No,
it's
I
like-
remember this gig.
I didn't ever want to have a real job,
Right.
Yeah.
and
I still don't have one.
and I
so I'm-
still don't want to have a real
Yeah,
job.
I'm
you know
with
what I
you.
mean?
Yeah.
So it was a great gig, and then after that gig ended in 2008, my next Disney gig was I played for 7 years as the lead guitar player in British Revolution at the UK Pavilion at Epcot.
Oh,
right.
wow. That is
Was it-
so
yeah.
cool.
So I was a sub for a while, and then I got the full-time
So would you play a
So-
lot of Beatles and
Beatles, Queen.
Monkeys?
You could almost get away with that British look a little bit.
Yeah.
By the way.
Nice.
Yeah, you could
take
for
it.
sure.
You sure?
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was never a big Beatles fan, but I've been to that.
There's still time to repent.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what
Listen,
I try to
and
tell
I'm
them.
It's like
not,
saying-
and then here's the crazy thing: I'm not a big Kiss fan either, and
Oh.
here you are.
Kiss
That's
is
it.
a total different animal.
That's like saying I'm not a real big fan of delicious food.
Yeah, right. I can turn away from.
You know, listen, okay. I got some Kiss stories. I've actually been to Gene Simmons' house back in the late 80s.
Oh,
We
wow.
actually went there.
Okay.
I walked in his house and Shannon
Tweed.
Shannon Tweed, yeah.
was breastfeeding the boy at the kitchen table.
Oh, the
Swear to
big
God.
boy
Yeah,
now.
Yeah. And
Wow.
what it was is my guitar player at the time, who was in my band for like 20 some years, his wife, remember when they came out without the makeup?
Yeah.
And they had all those studded jackets and the painted
Yeah,
stuff?
they tried
She
it.
made him. She
Oh,
made him
wow.
for him. So that's how we got that deal. And
That's really crazy.
he was like, he was intimidating, man. Gene Simmons. I mean,
Of course he is.
he's an intimidating
He's a
guy,
big
but
guy.
he's a big guy and he
Yeah.
don't play around. But
Yeah, I'll tell you my story about him one day.
yeah, okay.
No, you know, he opened up over there. I don't know what part of Orlando is outside of Winter Park. The
Rock and Bruce.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
Rock
knows.
and Brew. So he comes and he opens it up, right? And I had to go meet him to get this Kiss doll signed. And you know, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
I'm a tall girl.
Yeah.
And he wanted to take a picture with me. I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, I was just wanting him to sign the doll, and I could move on. Like,
Right.
it was whatever. And he was cool. I mean, I'm not saying he was weird or anything, but we stood up in front of the banner. He grabbed the back of my leg.
Hey.
I was like, hey, you're going a little too low there. He goes, I know, but it's nice. I like, oh man.
Well, you know the thing about Kiss is different to me. It's like now we went like from the Beatles, who are just amazing, innovating songwriters, whatever, on a 4-track, right? I mean, whatever. But Kiss, I mean, how many albums, even counting their solo stuff, how many songs do you think they put together? 500?
They have the most gold albums of any American band
Yeah.
ever.
But how many #1 hits?
None.
Oh, probably none.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You have to understand Kiss in the proper
Okay.
context, right? The Beatles, that's like a Ruth's Chris steak.
Yes.
It's
Okay.
It is.
perfection, right?
Yeah.
It's complex. It's like a $700 bottle of wine. It's so many different notes of complexity. in it.
But you would get that.
Kiss is just the best Big Mac you ever had.
Yes.
all it is.
Exactly.
That's
Greatest
a great
show.
analogy.
Greatest show.
And
Greatest
it's not
live
meant
show.
to be anything more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You
were
know?
entertainers through and through. I mean, they were literally like Broadway on crack, in my opinion. You
Right.
know, they put on all those.
I do have one crazy. I'll tell you a Kiss story though. I know for
Okay,
sure. So
let's hear it.
my guitar player, I told you, because his wife, we sold the clothes and blah blah blah. So, anyways, he went out on a date one time. It was him and his wife, who are now divorced. And they were on Montel Williams. That's a whole other
Oh,
story.
jeez.
But anyways, it's in the it's in the documentary that's on Prime Video.
Oh, you
But
got to give
anyways,
him one of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yes.
so the thing is, Gene, or no, it wasn't Gene, it was Paul, and Paul shows up, and they had a date with my guitar player, his wife at the time, and oh my God, the Princess Stephanie
Okay.
of
Yeah,
Monaco.
yeah.
Okay, so it's Princess Stephanie of Monaco having a date with Paul Stanley. Okay, and that was 4 of them going out on a date,
Wow.
and Paul was hitting on her, and she said, "You don't have enough money for me." That's what she
Oh.
told Paul
Oh my
Stanley.
gosh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so it happens to them guys too once in a while.
Well, good. It
Put it in
that
place.
needs to bring them back down to earth.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
good thing.
She shut him down.
So you've basically, I would say, a total of over 20 plus years in this area. After
Yeah.
you left that, did you just get involved with the music scene on a different level than being with Disney?
Yeah, well, it's my career is kind of weird. I took 11 years where I was a middle school choir teacher.
Okay. I can see you doing that.
11 of the most enriching. Every student, like, it was the greatest job. I love these kids so much. They were so amazing. I've kept in contact with them, and I still gigged a lot. I would use all my sick days or holidays,
Yeah.
personal time to go do shows and gig. But I left that 11 years ago.
And it's sad because most of them don't even have it anymore. So
Oh,
Yeah.
music programs in
Yeah.
schools.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
And I jumped back into full-time music. But I think that I have a lot of people ask, because that's all I do is music for a living. I don't do anything else. And that's what I've done for
Yeah.
the better part of, except for the teaching,
Which was
25
still
years.
music, but
yeah,
yeah.
still music. But I think that there's what's worked for me is you don't have to be the best. You have to be good enough for the gig, but you have to have people cast for the green room or backstage. They don't cast for the stage. They can't, like, you spend so much time with these people. Who do you want to hang out with?
yeah,
Right.
not Kenny.
Oh, stop it.
I like you, bro.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. I'm nice.
No,
So-
I'm hoping he's listening to your advice. Go ahead. I'd
Well,
like to
no,
hear it.
it's very true. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, I want good players in my original band, like right here,
Yeah.
available
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's right.
I think I'm the weakest link, and I like it that way.
Yeah. No, Kenny wouldn't be that way.
I like
What are you talking about?
Oh, I
I
absolutely
always surround
know.
myself with good guys. No, the thing is,
You try.
No, for me, I come from that. I haven't stopped, dude. So my band personally is getting ready to turn January's for our 40th anniversary,
That's
right?
insane.
It is insane.
Do you need an opening act for the 40th?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
we
working
got-
on it now. I'm working
Yeah,
on it
we
now.
got to
Do you
do
need
something.
an opening act?
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at that shameless pitch.
Yeah.
Shameless.
So you two would get along
Sorry,
well.
Mom. Shameless pitch.
And how I got lucky is my guitar player, who's a few years older than me. His big claim to fame was he played with Buddy Miles.
Wow.
Well, you know who Buddy Miles
Of
is,
course.
right? So that was like a big thing. He came from Canada, moved to LA, played with Buddy. Buddy was hammered all the time, drunk and all that, right? But still, it set us up with a different vibe. I don't even know where I was going with that, but I do appreciate that you did that. I mean, I try to talk to guys who say they're rock and roll with this big ego and crap, right? Like these weekend warrior guys, and I'm like, dude, I slept in my car for a whole month in Los Angeles at 19 because I didn't have a place to stay.
Yep.
I used to go to the YMCA to take showers. You know what I mean? So I appreciate people that try, and not everybody can be Motley Crue
Sure.
or Whitesnake or whatever you want to be, but there's no golden ring. You know what I mean? It's like you can be anywhere. My manager at the time told me, he said, look, can you pay your power bill? Can you pay your rent? You're a full-time musician.
That's really important that you say that, because my definition of success has changed over the years.
Right.
When I was 21 and young and foolish, I thought success is I'm the biggest musical act in the world.
Right. Crowd-wise.
You got all the girls
money-wise.
after you.
At 49, my definition of success is I get to not have a real job. To
Right.
me, success would be making my living solely on my original music.
Yeah.
That would be, to me, I would feel like Taylor Swift.
Sure.
You know, even if I'm just playing small clubs, but I got enough to live, I got enough to give, I got enough to save. That
You know,
would be a blessing.
there's a band in town. You know Stranger, right? Do you remember Stranger? Well, that's a little bit before your time. So down in South Tampa or like Bradenton, that kind of area, there's a band that used back in the day when I came here in '85 was a band called Stranger. They were signed. They came signed with the whole Pat Armstrong thing, which you don't know, which was like Molly Hatchet and these
Right.
kind of guys, right? And these guys had great songs. Bands like Tesla would cover them and stuff
wow.
like that. It was a really big deal. And
That's
and I'm still friends with the guy, Greg. But the thing is, they were like Van Halen of Florida. You know what I mean? Like when MTV came to spring break and they started shooting in the early 90s or late 80s, early 90s up at Daytona, there was always the headliner and this and that, and they'd have thousands of people. And the funny thing is, they couldn't do that in Georgia.
Right.
They couldn't do it in Texas. They couldn't do it anywhere else. But
Yeah.
in Florida,
Yeah.
and that's all you need.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To make a career out of your
Of
life.
course.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have to go. And I always thought there was like this brass ring you're going to get. There's no such thing. There's no such
No.
thing.
I think, and also just because your music and what I've heard so far, you know, there's so many, like he was just bringing up over on the Tampa side and West Coast. You know, I'm sitting here thinking of the people we've connected with. I think a lot of times there's a kind of a disconnect with somebody. For an example, I can hear Twinkle, for an example, and Kenny can attest
So
to
let me
this.
just real quick on Twinkle. So Twinkle, who's the funny, she's on the compilation as well.
Mhm.
Kind of a soul singer, comes out barefoot, a little bit of a hippie vibe, beautiful chick.
No, he would like her.
Yeah,
I
but-
already know.
But the thing was, and the bass player who I knew from New York, because I got his drummer at one time. It was a long story, but the thing is, they played a band together, and they found out that they were brother and sister. And their dad is Dwight Yoakam.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, so
Yeah.
no, let me finish. And so when I met Twinkle, right, I seen
See,
Twinkle.
that-
Twinkle.
that is- please tell me that's a stage name.
No, that's a
her
real name.
Okay. All right.
Little hippie
Yeah.
vibe, right? I told
Yeah,
you
yeah.
the hippie vibe, barefoot.
I mean,
hippie vibe.
Yoakum.
But I seen her back in the early '90s on TLC. Remember when they had TLC with what's his name right there on the Broadway or wherever it was at? She co-hosted it one time.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy?
But
Back
they-
in the
they
early
do a-
90s.
TRL, you mean? Total,
TR
yes.
Total Request Live.
Yeah.
With what's his name?
Carson Daly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Now I'm showing my
co-hosted.
age.
But what else is weird? Like even Greg did a show the other day where I seen it, and freaking The lead singer for AC/DC jumped on stage with him.
Oh, Brian Johnson.
Dude.
Well, because over in I
Cheap
think
Trick, Brian
Can I-
Johnson, they all
can
live
I-
down there.
Can I call back to your talk about? I don't mean to change directions
Yeah.
here, but as a rock and roll guy, I'm sick of every Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes.
Big
Oh.
rap artists.
yeah.
Well, we just told you Jay-Z runs it.
explain. Oh, he runs it.
Yeah.
He's
That's
in
why.
charge.
But I'm trying to
that's
get
the
him in
problem.
jail before
Well,
that
who was-
happens.
Like it's
Just
a
saying.
crime that Van Halen never played it, which they can't now.
Ozzy.
I don't believe Billy Joel's ever played it. Has he?
No,
No.
Kiss never played it.
of course not.
AC/DC's never played it. Nope. And all four of those bands,
Biggest bands in the world.
Yeah.
biggest bands in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird what's going on with that. I agree with you.
They had Prince that one time. That
That
was
was the greatest.
that
Yeah.
was the greatest.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all
Started
they.
raining during Purple Rain.
Well,
That's
he
right.
He made it rain.
That's
Dude.
awesome.
He's Prince.
He did.
But what I was getting at on the West Coast, there's just a lot, like he was saying, Stranger, Twinkle. I could see you kind of getting in that
Sabotage.
I could see you getting in that mix over there because they're about original music.
Yeah, they got
That's their whole vibe. I mean, here in Orlando, it's a little harder, I think, because they get the rah. They want cover. They want originals. Yes, Kenny.
Because it's a tourist town.
Well,
Yeah,
that for sure. So you're kind of up against the wall a little bit, but in Florida, even down in on the East Coast, down a little bit more, like Fort Pierce, where you were
Right.
talking about
There's
earlier.
some rock and roll there too.
There really is. I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna say, getting back and rotating to it.
Jacksonville has some too.
Jacksonville's a great venue.
That's where you get your
Yeah.
Molly Hatchets and stuff from.
But awesome. Here's the thing. I think there's always a place for original music, is my point. That's why, circling back, I wanted to do here on this show to showcase people that we're doing their own thing, their own original music. Even if you do covers here and there, I don't care. It's no big deal to me. It's just that I can now have you on this show,
Yeah.
and you can share your talent
That's
with us,
fantastic.
and then we can see it and hear it. So I appreciate you coming in. I know we had scheduled you one time, and you got like a job like right in the midst
Somebody
of
threw
it.
a lot of money at me to come play. and
Yeah,
I
no, that's good.
I had
So
to say yes.
You have to see. it.
so I get it. So what do you have coming up? So that way, people that are listening, people that are on our our rockallout.com or Live 365, where are some places that you might have coming up soon?
Geez. Well, a lot of the work I do right now is private or corporate.
Yep, that's
Um,
nice. And get paid well.
My original band, we are going to be playing in this area. I've talked to some. We've played the Alley. We've played
You were just at
Tin Roof in the Port.
Tufts?
The Kiss tribute band.
Oh, you did that with Kiss.
What,
Okay.
what is the name of the Kiss tribute?
Kiss Alive, the tribute.
Yeah, I mean, Kenny, we've heard about them a lot, by the way. I just didn't connect Erik in the band. 'cause
No,
there's-
I
no,
just asked him.
there's-
I thought he was Paul Stanley. I'm like, what are you doing?
Nope. But I just started. Also, I just started. It's crazy because this album came out in March, and I just started demoing songs for my third album.
Wow, that's
So- Good
for you.
cool.
Because I just want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And people ask me all the time, well, why are you putting out original music? You're absolutely right, T-Man. There is no money in streaming.
No,
No money in streaming.
it's all live
It
music.
costs a lot of money to produce it.
I can't even believe you pressed one, to tell you the truth.
I did. I'm into antiques. These are antiques.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
mean,
ever, T-Man, have you ever seen one of these? You ever, know what
Yes, and I know way too much about them.
Okay.
You know, it's funny what I say nowadays is because, well, you know how everybody's doing a single at a time
Mm-hmm.
and giving it away. But what's cool about this is it's funny. You'll go to a show and they'll buy this ring for
Of course.
$10 or whatever because they want the autograph.
I've made more from selling these than I have from streams that I've streamed.
Right.
quite a bit.
But a lot of
Actually,
people stream one song. You
I
know,
was conducted by this record label and based out of Spain, and you can do artwork.
yeah, man,
know
that
what I
looks
mean?
really sharp.
Let me see the inside. Oh, that's almost got the you
80s
remember?
vibe to it.
No,
actually.
no. Do you remember? No.
This
Oh,
was-
I love the
Come on.
pink. Yeah.
That's why I did it.
Do you remember the the band that did the cartoon? Take on
Uh-huh,
me.
yes.
Uh-huh.
That's the
That's
idea.
what that reminds me of right
Well,
there.
The internet has made the world a smaller place, and believe it or not, right now I'm getting more streams in Germany,
Sure.
Spain, and France than I am in the United
They
States.
appreciate it more.
Yeah, they do.
And a Spanish record label reached out to me a couple months ago because they found my music videos that I have out on YouTube. They found them on YouTube, and they said, we really like this 80s kind of arena rock, Journey, Toto, Bryan Adams thing you have going on.
I love all those bands.
Yeah, they're great. So I signed with them to do a distribution deal, and they did a European version of this that it's much better than the one I put out. It's got like all the lyrics, multiple booklets.
Right.
It's got some extra tracks on it, and it's really cool. They just sent me that. So
Listen, let me ask you, since you're a singer and,
Yeah.
and actually a guitar player as well, have you ever, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but you ever tried out for like The Voice or something like that, dude?
no,
I think you
because-
could do it.
Well, no, I have two close friends that were on The Voice in the past 3 or 4 seasons.
Okay. Good,
And,
bad,
They're,
what?
they're amazing, but it's
It's just, I think, all the contracts and stuff that you have to sign. Isn't it? Isn't it like
Well,
kind of a weird thing?
it's a lot of things. It's you go to these cattle call auditions and they're gonna shut you down based on what you look like or
Yeah.
whatever
Or what your
before-
backstory is.
Yes, they need a story
Yeah.
to tell. Yeah,
That's right.
and I think my friends got on there because I don't know how they got on there, but they were amazing. They're 2 of the best singers I know, and they deserve to be on there. And they
Right.
both should have won, and they didn't. But I'm just not interested in that.
Okay, I
I
got
don't
you.
know. I don't know. I don't know if it's my thing. I think it was only recently that they allowed you to do original music on those shows.
Let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
So the song we just played was Bones,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
I really like the song, dude. I mean, I'm
Thank you,
giving
man.
it a
And
nice.
listen, you hear that from him?
Yeah, I'm a Simon Cowell.
I
So,
appreciate that.
Yeah.
but I
oh,
mean, I give
worse.
it a 9.5, right?
Wow.
So with
That's
that being
praise.
said, you ever thought about selling it? You ever thought about sending it and giving
I
it?
would sell every one of these songs.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like I would gladly place these songs with other bands.
Right.
That
Like we talking about
that
Imagine
check-
Dragons
that
and Maroon
check
5.
still cashes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't. I just.
It's a tough
How do you
world.
do that?
Yeah, I know.
How do you do that? I should be in Nashville, maybe. I don't know.
Well, you know what it is too is this that there's just so many songwriters that do those hits.
Right.
You know, they go through that same dozen people. It's like Nashville when it comes to country. It's the same damn drummer on
yeah.
every band.
My
Studios.
one of my bass player Richie used to tour with Keith Urban for years and years.
Yeah.
Richie Compton, and so we went and hung out with Keith backstage in 2016 at the. At the time I think it was the 1-800 Ask Gary Amphitheater in Tampa.
Okay.
And we hung out with Keith backstage before the show, and Keith was handing me this guitar, this custom guitar that Michael Schenker had made for him from a luthier, and says, "Eric, play this." And Keith Urban, by the way, is just
Okay.
as handsome in person.
He is.
Very kind. He's everything you want him to be. and more.
I totally 100% hate him just because of that.
Yeah, and while we were there, Nicole Kidman FaceTimes him, and he shows us the phone. I'm like, yeah. So anyways, and then Keith had to go do some press before the show started, so we went off into the band's green room, and
Okay.
that band is just
Phenomenal.
stacked full of like top 10 guys that played on every record. Nathan Barlow, who wrote for Steven Tyler's solo album.
Right.
But Danny Trainer was the guitar player in there. He's a young guy, probably in his 30s at the time. And I think Richie said, we're just drinking beers, talking, and they're so nice and down to earth. And I think Richie had said he had played on like 25
Yeah.
#1 Nashville hits.
Yeah.
It's all the same
And
guys.
we got a bass player friend, and it's funny. We did Blandino.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know the bass
Paul
player.
Drennan. I
Yeah.
know Paul very
So this whole thing. Well, you're talking about Paul. That's Blandino. I'm talking about
Blandini.
Yeah, I'm talking about Brandino.
Yeah.
Brandino.
Brandino, we just hooked him up. We play a song. He just did an album who we interviewed, and I'm blown away that I got him, right? But we just interviewed the guitar player from The Doors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because he's playing bass with him. But this bass player, you wouldn't know him from anybody because he's a bass player, right? But
Yeah.
he's been on stage at the award shows with Mariah Carey,
Wow.
Whitney Houston. It's amazing
Crazy.
these cats. There's guys that are just cats.
Yeah.
And they make money.
Yeah.
We try to be rock stars.
Right.
And we make
yeah,
no
yeah,
money.
yeah, yeah.
But these guys are just phenomenal.
no
They're making
money.
great money, yeah.
I mean,
but
just,
they've got the great stories to tell, too.
yes, they do.
Yeah.
You
For
know?
sure.
Think about the Wrecking Crew in every album that, like Carol Kay,
Right?
like breaking barriers back in the 60s, playing those bass lines.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
And it's incredible. Yeah, I would like that too. No, for me, it's like people ask me why I write. I'm like, well, I have to. Why do you take a picture? Why
Well,
do
not
you
everybody
write a
can
poem?
write. So you obviously have a very unique talent that bleeds into many different things. I mean, somebody who can play guitar and play drums and play blah blah, other than a keyboard. I mean, that's it.
Well,
To
I can
me,
play keys, but not very well.
yeah. Well, that's okay. I mean,
Quit showing off.
you play it now. Yeah, exactly. quit showing off.
And he's still got good hair. So
And
it's
he's
like,
got
you, yeah.
great hair.
Thank you.
yeah.
Well, listen. I know we've asked. I mean, in the Kiss thing, let me just ask real quick. You do a lot of corporate gigs with them. I'm sure you do a lot of.
Yeah.
You got a New Year's Eve thing coming up for them because I know that's a big time.
It is. No, I'm playing New Year's Eve with a British rock band. We got a sweet gig because it's only an hour long early in the night.
Oh, wow.
And it's good money. So yeah,
Private.
we're doing that. Yeah, private.
private.
Is your Kiss gig booked by the dude from South Florida?
Well, the whole band is located in South Florida except for me.
Yeah, but there's an agent down there. I forgot the guy that books all the tribute bands.
No, he's not.
He's
no.
not your guy. Okay,
No, we
good.
book ourselves.
Oh,
yeah.
well, there you go. You're in good shape. Okay.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Well, listen, we definitely appreciate you coming on. I know
Thank you so much.
he sent me a second song. I did not have a chance to hear it. I know T-Man's got it all teed up.
Well, real quick, how's everybody check you out?
Yeah, there you go.
Give me
Yes, ericwinger.com. Eric with a K. Winger, like the awesome 80s tribute, 80s hair.
That's a talented guy too, by the
Kip
way.
Winger.
Oh my
Of
God.
course. My
Oh
gosh.
my God. Yeah.
He
Beautiful
man.
He's doing. He is a beautiful.
I'm a straight man, but he is a
actually I
beautiful
opened
man.
up for him a couple of years ago. A show that I actually put on at Daytona Stadium.
I was
Did you
there.
really?
And
I
I
was
mean,
there.
Kip was the headliner. I directly opened. That's what you do, man. If I can book a band, what I do is I book a concert with
Yeah.
Kip or who would you, Puddle of Mud.
Yeah,
or,
there's Puddle Mud.
or Quiet Ride or whatever, and then I'll just put myself in front of them.
Smart
So I try
man.
to double dip. You know what I mean?
Smart man.
So I can't really sit around and sing and write a song so well, but I can promote. the
No,
hell out of
he's
it.
that guy that's the ring circus
Dude.
guy.
No, listen, you got to
What
go.
do you call? Wait, what's the guy that the
Master
ring?
of ceremony.
Yeah, that's.
I always wanted to be the P.T. Barnum of rock.
Yeah,
and
there
roll.
it is. That's the one he is.
So anyway, it's called Ain't Easy Staying Cheesy because it's hair metal, right?
Yes.
But if you look this, if you go, it's on Tubi and Prime and all that. So you can go to Tubi
This is
for
on
free.
Prime?
yeah.
Yeah, man, it's been on Prime for a year. What's funny about it? It's my second one. Back in 2011, I had one on Netflix. I'm not kidding you.
Is it still on there?
Yeah, no, not on Netflix.
Yeah.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because in Netflix back in the day, that's when you used to mail them out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But this is on Prime and Tubi.
Or walk up at a convenience store and
But what you'll see,
put
Your
your
drummer.
dime in.
huh?
Your drummer.
Sean Lowry.
His sculptures.
Yes.
Yeah.
The tree.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
tree is in my last video,
The
dude.
one that was in the Sam Ash in Clearwater.
It's in my
Yes.
last video.
I've sat on that and played drums on that.
You know
It's
what's
so
funny?
beautiful.
We use that drum
He's
set.
amazing. He inspires me.
We use it, and he's got great hair. So we we got
We
that
love Sean.
video. We got that video with that drum set, and then all his pyro he owns now, right?
Oh gosh.
So yeah, check it. It's called Time Is Up
We
for
built
You.
the tank too. He built the.
I seen the
Eric Carr
Kiss.
tank.
That was for you. Oh, and that was for another
A different
tank.
Kiss America.
But I
yeah.
remember the tank. Yeah,
yeah.
right. He's my buddy.
Well, it's funny. We have Steve Barbareri calling you my dude, the Cat Man. What is the Cat Man? Oh, because of the drummer.
Yeah, Peter
Oh.
I thought you were
got
talking
it.
about fat cats. That's a whole other story.
Oh, wow.
Oh, but I was going to tell you the last weird, crazy stuff about this. So over the last few years, I have a whole display in the National Museum of American History and Smithsonian representing
Hey.
80s metal.
Yes.
Uh,
What an honor.
I went up to Indiana where I'm from, right? So I have a whole display at Indiana State Museum. Okay, I'll step.
That's
Go-
fantastic.
Go to the Tampa Hard Rock. There's my jacket's hanging at the Hard Rock.
Is it really?
Yeah,
We play there all the time.
the Hard Rock in Daytona.
Oh, the Daytona one.
Yeah.
We've played there.
Oh
one.
my
Okay,
God,
yeah,
you guys are
fantastic.
killing me.
Oh my gosh.
I'll quit bragging.
Yeah,
No, I
stop it.
I got to work harder. You inspired me, man.
I know.
Well, I mean,
there we
just
go.
because I try. The only thing I haven't had accomplished yet is a statue in my hometown, and that probably
It's
happen by-
coming
It is
because he's
coming.
got a street named after
But
him.
would they tear it down
No,
like all the other statues they're tearing down?
no, because I'm not wearing a rebel
Okay.
flag or nothing. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my God! Well, listen, we thank you so much for
Yeah, man,
coming on.
thanks.
Maybe
Gosh,
we'll
thank
keep
you
you
so
here for the rest of the show, but we're gonna play this next song, everybody, from Erik Winger. Be sure to check him out, ericwinger.com. Stay right here on Real Talk with G Love.
On rockallout.com.
You're out of time, living inside your head. Let me in, and let me take you to bed. Cause I'm lonely. You're the thing that I need. You're the heartbeat song playing inside of me. I'm kept in the dark, always 3 steps behind, like a stranger. Behind your enemy lines, and I wonder if the things that been said are the heartbeat song playing inside your head. Oh my team heart only beats for you. Slip to the things that love us do. Your unclaimed heart ever finally see that your team heart beats for me. Cause your team heart beats for me. For your untamed heart. The lessons I've learned. If you dare touch the flame, the scars in the name of learn. That's to playing the game, cause the heart beats song. Love's enduring the phrase. Oh, my untamed heart. Oh, my untamed heart only beats for you. What's to do the things that lovers do? Your untamed heart can finally see that your untamed heart beats for me. Your untamed heart beats for me. For your untamed heart. I'm still running round in circles, jumping over hurdles, trying to make you understand. Slow burning, I'm yearning. When will you realize that my untamed heart only beats for you? Wants to do the things that lovers do. Will your untamed heart ever find that your untamed heart always on my mind? Oh, my untamed heart only beats for you. Wants to do the things that lovers do. Will your unclaimed heart ever finally see that your untamed heart beats for me? Will your untamed heart beat for me? Will your untamed heart beat for me?
All right, everyone. Welcome back to Real Talk with G Love right here on rockallout.com. It was so much fun having Erik Winger on with us tonight.
He's still
Thank
right.
you.
He's still
Still
right there.
here.
He's still
there.
here.
You're not getting rid of me that easily.
No, exactly. And then watching the banter go between him and Kenny the Rocker, I'm like, oh God, I'm exhausted.
I can appreciate the work. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. We interview a lot of guys that are weekend warriors. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And they're the most pain in the asses out of everybody. The ego thing. I'm like, dude, you played in front of. Listen, I'll give you an example. Somebody the other day told me, hey, man, I sold 300 CDs. That was cool, right? But I'm like, dude, I have more people that live on my street.
Yeah.
So you're not really making a dent in the world. You know what I'm saying? You're not changing anybody's life on that. Slow it down a little
course.
bit.
He doesn't really hold back. You know what I
Well,
mean?
in my experience, like, they're really good cats. They're really great players that are top of the line.
Yeah.
Like, there's no ego.
There isn't.
There's total security in who they are and what they can do, and it's
Yeah, they're not going to bitch because I got free beer. Listen,
Yeah.
I did a show one time, even with my guitar player, played in Minnesota. We played a great gig, big gig, loved this gig. Second time back, got more money, right? Back when the clubs were clubs, right?
right.
And he threw a fit. He would not go on stage because they did not give us free beer. Cool, right?
Oh my God.
So we play a song, half of a song into it without a guitar player. Let it go, right? And then till the guy come up and set beer up on the stage, right? And the thing is, my guy doesn't even drink beer.
Okay, you know
That's ego bullshit. Right
That
there.
Oh my
is
gosh,
that
yeah,
is
I'd
just
have thought-
stupid.
yeah.
That was the days when everybody tried to pull that off,
That's
right?
been his last gig with me.
Yeah,
Exactly.
because to me, that's just someone throwing the arrogance around for no reason. Like, who is he trying to impress? Is my
I'm
question.
just saying,
You know?
ego gets in the way of a lot of stuff, and you got to put in the work to have any kind of ego.
Absolutely. I mean, to get on stage and do something and want people to look at you, there's certainly a healthy ego, but it's not. Yeah.
Got to be humble still.
Yeah, you have to maintain that.
And are you saying you're humble?
I am very humble.
What?
I just sent out a bunch of Christmas cards to a bunch of
Okay,
people.
okay. Is that qualify?
I thought it did. I said thank you for
Wow.
the years of support.
Is that all it takes to become humble? Is
Oh,
just
would you
send out
no hanging
Christmas
out
cards?
Oh my God, I come here twice a week. You don't think that don't freaking humble me?
Oh, are you kidding me right now?
You threw it out me.
This
You-
show's
you threw it at
awesome.
me, yeah.
What's wrong with you? This show's awesome.
No, I'm good. I
Yeah.
love the show. Sure.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good.
How long have you guys been doing this?
Yeah.
A little
I'm
too
gonna interview
long.
you now.
We kind of like hate each other. Can you tell?
No.
It's been about
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
5-6 years probably.
What?
Yeah.
It's been longer than that.
But we had a 7-day-a-week FM show for a while.
yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
7 days a week, 7 to 9.
Imagine being around that for 7 days a week.
But God, I had some good interviews.
No,
man.
we did. We had some great ones. Brad Gillis.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Brad's
Yeah.
Rudy Sarzo's
Rudy
mine.
Sarzo.
Yeah,
No, what was the one that I told you? I had Donny Osmond's poster.
that was
up
Rudy
on-
Sarzo.
Yeah, Rudy, when he said he
But-
had Rudy
but
on,
here-
it,
but
on
here-
his wall.
Yeah, you know what was fun? Yeah. This
And I
guy-
had Donnie. He had Rudy.
I had Rudy and I had Ozzy and I had a bunch of them.
Oh God!
Don't start.
Don't start. No, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We've had a lot. Actually,
NASCAR
we've had a lot.
drivers.
You know
and
the guy we just had 2 nights ago,
Randy
you know-
Edelman.
Randy Edelman. Edelman is how you say his last name.
Edelman.
Edelman?
Edelman. Yeah, thank you.
Edelman.
He was at
You know who he
Carnegie
is?
Hall.
Oh.
He just did a
Nice.
performance
The-
at
the-
Carnegie
on Sunday night. We
He
interviewed him
posted
Monday.
it. Yeah, he posted a video. By the way,
Wow.
I want to watch him.
But that guy wrote for like The Mask and
The scores. He did all the
Kindergarten
movie
Cop,
scores.
and
Wow.
that's how he made his money.
And let me tell you the most. You want to talk about somebody who's confident?
Oh God, he was a
Oh,
ball
he was awesome. though.
I did all I could do to keep my head up above water because I can interview about anybody, right?
Right.
But this guy was like, and I'm like, listen, man, I don't do composers. I mean, I don't know the, and then he threw a bone at me talking about his wife.
Yeah.
Her name is Jan something, and she's even a bigger writer than he is.
Right.
Yeah,
She's like,
she's-
she goes, she used to open up for the Beatles. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a whole other world.
That is a
than
whole.
rock and roll.
And we were
It
trying.
was.
We were trying to hang with him.
It wasn't
you know?
Joey. It wasn't Joey Allen from Warren. You know, we go, hey,
Right.
dude, what's up? You know.
Yeah.
Where do the down boys go?
Exactly.
No, and he was busting us, man. It was good.
It was from Jersey.
It
You know
was
what I mean?
good.
They had that too, but
That's fantastic.
yeah,
Jewish
I love it.
guy. Jewish guy.
I like to practice. You know what I mean?
No, and then the funny thing, because I was thinking of the other Randy. I mean, I'm like
Oh, no, I thought it was Randy Newman.
Newman,
Oh,
Because
yeah.
his
and they
career
look
kind of
like him.
his career's kind of the same, you know,
Right.
like sort of style.
He did not want to be compared to
He-
Randy Newman.
I would be. I mean, I wouldn't want
No,
to
not
come
this
out.
guy.
Not this guy.
Not this guy.
No, because he said Randy learned how to play music on his own, and this guy went to some school, conservative. He's got an honorary
Like this
doctorate.
one,
Yeah,
who went to opera wherever
yeah,
he
this
went.
guy. So
Same
it's a
thing.
whole. It's a different vibe. Yeah. So-
It was crazy, but no, we've had really, I mean, amazing interviews and.
oh, well, you've seen the cookbook, right?
Yeah.
We've interviewed everybody in that book.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, aside from obviously the one you're doing right now, what was your favorite interview you've done?
Oh my God.
Brad Gillis for me.
Brad Gillis?
Well, he talked about his first audition with Ozzy.
Oh,
And that was
no, and
hilarious.
he disclosed something he's never talked about with us.
What was that?
You don't remember?
I don't know.
He's something about going up to the room or
Yeah,
like-
well, that was the whole thing. He said
Yeah.
he showed up in New York. He needed a guitar player. He sent in a cassette. He was in the top 40.
and his
type
dad
of
was a
band.
pilot. I remember that.
He said he got to New York. He didn't have any money on him. He said
None.
not even like $20. And then he met the guy. The manager gave him money. And then he went up to Ozzy and Sharon met Sharon. And they sat down and he played electric guitar with no amp.
Nothing.
And he said, "Play me the solo to Flying High Again," or whatever the
Right.
hell. it
He had to
was.
audition right then.
And he's like, "Okay." And then that's how it went. But it was just the way that.
with no amp.
But Brad
Yeah.
Gillis is a really good storyteller.
Right.
No,
You know what I
he's
mean?
awesome. He's awesome. But no, that might have not been my favorite, but no, he was definitely up there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think is like there's been one that was just so funny. They had us laughing the whole entire time, and I can't think of who it is. I'll think of it. I'm sure I will.
Well,
There's been so many.
We've had Tony Franklin, you know, the fretless bass guy, right? You know, Tony. So we know those guys in that circle there, you
Yeah.
know, the sax player and whatever.
And it's just kind of fun because when we were on FM, you know, in my opinion, it didn't matter if we were streaming or FM. It just seems like they want to be heard because they don't get called anymore, right?
Right.
People don't get to hear
Well, what
from
I
them.
what I say is, you know, 25 years ago I couldn't get these guys on the phone, and now I
Right.
can get them on a podcast.
Right. Yeah.
It blows my mind, and I'm still happy with it. You know, like, oh my God, let's talk to these cats. But we did the drummer guy from Mellencamp.
Kenny
Kenny
Arnold.
Arnold.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he's a cool
He's a
guy.
good
He's
interview.
playing with Sammy Hagar.
I just seen he got that gig. And what's funny is my friend, it's a guy named Fabrizio. He's a bass player. He plays with, fills in, who the hell did he play with?
I love Fabrizio.
But anyways, he
Italian.
Kenny lives upstairs above his apartment. That's
Still.
how I met him. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, wow, Kenny Arnold. And I'm from Indiana, right? So Mellencamp is the god. He's the Bruce
Yeah,
Springsteen of Indiana,
course.
right? And that was kind of fun to talk about. And he went to IU for drums. And that cat is a great drummer.
Oh, he's
And
fantastic.
he writes every note down. I mean, he plays like a machine, man. And he writes the music for the drums and
Yeah.
stuff. And he goes in and does that. It's crazy. Well, he just got to gig with Sammy. And
talks about, I've seen him talk about like going into the studio with Mellencamp for the first time.
right,
And the song is Jack and Diane.
right.
And he's tasked with doing that drum fill before the acapella section.
Right.
How he's sweating bullets. Like, I don't know. What am I going to play? What am I going to play? And then he just comes up with it. So.
No, I'm just saying. So
It's iconic. So
that's why I like coming in here.
Yeah.
Is just because I get to talk to people
That's
that you looked up to. Yeah.
Well, no, and then you get to learn a lot too. Like somebody who's not in your world. I'm not. I mean, I love music. Don't get me wrong. Live music for me is everything. And I love just being in that moment. But I'm not like you're musicians. You're in your own world, your own thing. And it's just fun to sit back and watch and listen to what they go through to get to where they're at. Like even you hearing you were at Disney, you were doing this, you're done. Like just to hear the steps of everything that you've done.
Kenny's in this for just like a second.
Oh my God. Here we go. Another plug.
No, because we got like a 3-minute segment in the thing of the radio gig.
No. Well, okay. You just threw that out there.
Well, that's good.
What I've learned is that even those really successful guys at the end of, are still pretty normal, down to earth. They've had the struggle. I had the great fortune last year of doing a private party in the Bahamas for a birthday party for this real estate mogul, and also performed at his wedding. So we had become friends. But Steve Harris from Iron Maiden was at the party.
Oh, nice.
And Steve Harris and I hit it off and spent like an hour on one of my breaks just talking about music. And Steve is like the most normal guy in the world, like
killer
the
bass player,
biggest metal bass player,
in the world, still packing stadiums and arenas. And so I was telling him how, I was upset that Maiden wasn't touring Florida because I saw them in 2017 and they were amazing. And he goes, well, I don't know why we're not. He's like, but my assistant Sean, and I did know his assistant Sean, who's a very, very nice guy. He's like, my assistant Sean, just look at our calendar. Any shows you want to come to, tell him you come out as a guest as the band. So I went out to Los Angeles and took some friends, and we're backstage at the Maiden show. And Tom Morello's there, and Robert Trujillo's there, and hanging out backstage, just talking with them. And then Jack Black walks in. Good stuff, man.
And I was like, oh my gosh, that's Jack Black.
That's why you're not a post delivery guy or UPS worker, right?
Right.
You get to have that experience.
Oh my gosh. And everything in my body is like, don't fangirl over this guy.
It's tough.
And don't ask for a picture, just talk to him.
I'll tell you so a year ago, I've done Rocklahoma a few times, and the guy that was running this one particular stage, it was his 60th birthday, and he invited me, and I'm like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
So I flew out to Rocklahoma, and it was just a private party of like 100 people in a hotel, right? Tom Kiefer's the musical guest.
Oh, jeez.
And Eddie Trunk is there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, what the hell is this? So those are the moments that are really precious for me. Yeah.
And then I get to be drug into them. So there we go. Yeah. There we go. Well, listen, everybody, thank you so much for joining Real Talk with G Love and Kenny, the crazy rocker. What is that Barnum guy again?
P.T. Barnum rock and roll.
Yes, that's gonna be your new nickname.
I've been trying to stamp myself with that.
I seriously, you need to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to brand myself as the Fred Rogers of rock and roll. Just nice cardigans.
You'd make a good one.
Sit in your
the
living
cardigans.
room,
I like cardigans. Those rock. And then you put like the bell-bottom type of polyester pants on.
Yeah,
love it.
It's coming back. Actually.
It is coming back. Just put some rhinestones on it. It'll make you fancy. All right, everyone, stay right here on Real Talk with G Love on
Rock All Out, EricWinger.com.
just what to do. Then went and threw my love to the curb. When I did the best I can. She knowing me, 'cause I'm the man. She likes girls. 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 She likes girls.
Do I? Yeah.
There
see?
you go.
Oh,
You were in tune and everything.
yeah, I was.
Had to catch it.
Yeah, stay right here.
So that was fun.
Yeah, no, he's awesome, and he's got a lot of fans out there. Like people are just, thank you so much, great show, everyone. I like it when people are interacting with us. We don't get that a whole lot on social media, so thank you guys for out there.
I wasn't trying to big dick it too much, right?
You did, but
Oh,
that's
man.
you, man. That's what makes you you.
Well, I mean, I don't go and say, "Oh, I went to my class reunion and 5 people knew my," you know what I mean?
Oh no!
Because you got thrown out.
Oh, so you're gonna throw that on my side?
Well, that was you because
Okay.
you're like you puffed your chest.
Oh,
up.
oh, okay.
So
So,
I was
in my reunion, everybody knew me.
I was puffing up
so
my
just
chest.
so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
okay.
puffing up my chest.
That's all right.
but I
Nothing
thought I
wrong
was
with it.
being good. I was
No,
asking.
no, I will say for the first time ever was somebody local in original music in Indie Spotlight.
He put in the work.
Yeah, no. For
That's
sure.
what I apprcally anybody that puts in the work.
No,
Don't tell
he's-
me anything, blah, 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 because you can play freaking sharp dressed man. Shut up.
Well,
Do something.
Well, listen, this guy is highly talented. I mean, he's not just a guitar player or
Nah, he's the real deal.
yeah, he's a
Well,
real
you know,
deal.
he's got
Yeah.
some good songs.
He
And
definitely does.
like I said, I don't.
I wish I had a CD player. I don't even think I have one in the Camry.
I'm
which
gonna
is
find me one.
Yeah, you gotta find you one. He's like, I'm gonna
You
find
know,
me
you
one.
know, tell you, so I'm that bad too about CDs, right? So I don't have one on my computer, right? I don't have it, but
Yeah, no, they don't come with them anymore.
PlayStation,
Yeah, PlayStation.
Xbox,
Really?
Yeah.
Xbox,
Oh,
PlayStation.
perfect. I'm about to be jamming at home.
That's what I'm saying. Any of those machines will play it. So that's what you do.
Yes, K Winger, you raised an amazing son. So
Good job.
yeah.
Yeah, good job.
really did. You can always tell when guys, especially guys. That's why I wanted DJ Yeager in here tonight. Do you guys remember me on Monday saying,
Yeah.
Chick, you need to come in. You never know, like when you meet somebody, right? I mean, speaking of the sexy tip of the night, I didn't know if he was single. I had no idea
Is
about
he single?
him. I have a feeling.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Is it though? Oh, you still just have a feeling, or you?
No, I have a feeling. I think he's single.
Okay.
And I wanted DJ Yeager to come in. Now, could you see kind of those two meshing a little?
I have no comment.
No, you know why I think so? She's very creative. She's got that whole side to her. She is never going to get to do a 9-to-5 job. She never can find a guy because a guy wants her to be a 9-to-5 girl. She's not that. She is just a very creative. She wants to do production. She wants to do, all these other things that have nothing to do with a 9-to-5 job. So when he was talking, I was listening. I was listening very intently.
No, I mean he was to be a singer, songwriter, etc., and play, and,
Yeah.
and obviously do the Kiss.
You got to
thing
be
for fun.
super creative.
But pretty freaking mellow.
No, he's mellow, and that's what she needs.
I mean, you see
Listen,
my guys.
do you
My
know-
guys are like,
Yeah, crazy. They need to be on Xanax.
All
They need to
that.
be on Adderall.
But
They need to be.
hey,
Yeah, no.
killer frontman though.
No, but here's what I'm saying. I think those two. I'm just putting it out there. I wish she would have come in tonight. She's very petite. She's very, we all know what DJ Yeager looks like, right?
Are you you're matchmaking?
Yes, I am because
She's putting on that G Love magic.
yes.
Yeah, but
because-
she dropped the ball though.
who dropped the ball?
She did.
Who?
Tara.
Oh, yeah. She didn't come in.
No.
I told her to come in. I said, you need to come in. Just maybe watch him, see how he talks, see how he is. I wanted to see if there was any kind of magic that happened.
But yeah, that's I'm
No, because he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
And he's he's not super tall and super. You and him are about the same size, and she's tiny and petite. Don't you guys think? Just visually for a minute. Just visually for a minute.
Actually, if
Think about it.
If I'm not mistaken, he's a couple of years younger than she is.
Okay. That's fine. I
Yeah.
know you were trying to pin him on his age there for a minute.
I didn't try to pin him at all.
No, you did.
He did it himself.
Oh, you're so young. You're so young.
Well, he's a little bit young.
Okay.
For me, I mean, he moved
Yeah.
down here at this blah blah blah.
Oh, okay. We
What are
don't-
you talking about?
No, it's good. So anyway, I am gonna still fix this up. I'm telling you, it's in my bones. I'm doing it. That's it. All right, everyone. Well, listen.
You're so weird.
And
It
that
is.
was the sexy tip of the night.
Yes, exactly. My point.
Now listen, if you go to rockallout.com, there's a donation thing. It says $50. Bring
Yes.
your band on here.
Yes.
Quit being such losers.
Oh my goodness.
Is that a bad word?
No.
Okay.
Loser is a bad word?
I don't know.
No. But we'll
But
be
some people do it, and some people only talk about doing it.
always. We'll be back here on Monday, you guys.
Oh, that's right.
We don't have many yet, but that's okay. We'll let you know who's happening, what's going on.
No, I reached out to who you think I reached out to.
I don't know.
The Grinch guys.
Oh,
Small Town
love,
Titans.
Oh, I love them. Love them. La, la, la,
But
la, la,
I said
la.
this week or next week, but we'll figure it out.
I'm trying to do the
Ooh,
Grinch.
I'm hoping. I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
I
I want
know,
to play
right?
that Grinch song again.
Well, we're gonna play it either way. But
Either way,
I really
way.
talked to. It's a great.
I want the ball-headed lead singer.
Man, that guy can sing his.
I
butt off.
love
real.
him. Love him for
You
real.
should hear the other stuff they do. And I had fun with them in Louisville.
Yes.
I was back there
Yeah.
drinking with their
No,
bottle of
T-Man,
booze.
you need to go on their Facebook page and follow them and
Three-piece
listen.
band.
Will do.
You got to watch them. You'll
Yeah.
love them.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, listen, we got to go. Even though we love being here, we got to go.
It's like last call.
Last call.
The
for
lights are
alcohol.
on.
Last call for some fireball.
Listen, I appreciate all you guys. And by the way, last unique Christmas gift you're looking at, Rockin' Recipes for Autism.com. Rockin' without a G. Rockin' Recipes for Autism.com. Get you a copy of that. $29.95. 57 famous rockers. Half the guys we were talking about, and I'm trying to get it out fast.
Yes.
And I can still get it in time for Christmas.
All right, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining Real Talk with G Love.
Peace.